Hello? 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 Hello, Mega Man fans! Welcome to New Moon 2025 Cycle 12 Blood Moon 3. So this is part 3 of our stream coverage. That means we are going into the top cut. That's 8 net battlers and actually 5 Gregars, 3 Falzars. So Gregar game rise up today. And joined by our casters, actually we have 4 casters today. We have the all-star lineup. So starting we were gonna start with Nugget and Symes. Hello, Nugget and Symes.
Hello, Symes. Hello, and myself.
Yes, hello, Nugget. Hello, myself too. And hello to the chat. We are here today for the winner's bracket of a Blood Moon Top Cuts. This is always, these Blood Moon Top Cuts are always got some very intense action.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens today.
Okay, so if we're ready, I can go over to how the bracket ended up in the pool stage. Let me share the pictures here with our casters as well. Where's the pictures? Where did I put them? Hold on.
Well, we can see that Ami Sachs topped Group A here, and he's in. He has to fight the 4th seed of Group B, right? That would be Mr. Cha.
Yep.
Oh, okay, you two can see it. Okay, there we go. I believe that's the case. Let me double check. Yep, I believe that is the case.
And yeah, just going down. Anime Caveman would be up against Thea.
Yeah, we have the BDT versus BDT matchup.
Yep. Fortunately, I don't see the Group B roster, so I don't actually know who you're playing, Salad. And not third person would have played against, I believe, Soup. Ended up being top of Group B.
Yeah, Soup is first seed in Group B. I have Group B pulled up on stream now. Oh, actually, this image is outdated. My bad. So China TV actually did not make top cut. Instead, we have who was it?
Cha.
Oh, it was Cha. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Wow, that's a big jump actually from the last 2 matches that got played out. That's you weren't kidding about Group B being Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh,
it was myself and Symes in the bottom over there. Unfortunately, neither of us made the cut.
Yeah, and you might also notice from Group A, even Player 0 just missed out on top cuts. I think for both me and Player 0 and also Nugget to all miss top cut, this was a pretty crazy Blood Moon, and that really just goes to show how much the level of competition has increased.
Yeah, but I still feel, you know the meme where it's like there's people partying and there's the guy in the corner holding the like cup and they're like they don't know. That's how I feel because I'm for some reason in top cut and I like it's the meme, but the text is they don't know I have 3 buster ups. That's how I feel about this right now.
Well, there's a lot of unorthodox stuff in the folders I'm seeing in a lot of the top cut players. So it's not all just like everybody trying their best. We see like a guy using an unorthodox Gregar Giga, and I'm trying to think of other examples.
I mean, are you sure they're not trying their best, or maybe base is better than we thought?
Oh, I didn't say base. Are you implying that base is a?
Whoa. It's a good thing Soul isn't on cast right now. I'm sure he's fuming.
Yeah, we can say whatever we want. He can't do anything to us.
Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, for base is a pretty good Giga. It's got those 7 hits,
So, yeah, we already talked about it, but this is what the bracket looks like. It's and my Sax versus Cha. It's LDR, which I think we didn't mention earlier. This is LDR's third Blood Moon, and then the first time they've made top cut. It was actually very close between me and LDR last time. It came down to a 2-1 where I had 1 HP, but I won. And that made the difference between the two of us making it to top cut. It's going to be Soup versus not 30% and Thiago versus Anime Caveman. So we have 3 Falzars in top cut, and 2 of them are immediately going to have to knock each other out.
Yeah, I will just say it was also incredibly close to me making top cut, unfortunately, because I did win my match against Cha 2-1, so I would have had the tiebreaker there. And in my last match against Thiago, I mentioned this before, I was at 1 HP, and Thiago was in a very specific HP range. With 1 HP left, I got him with the White Capsule Wood Dragon into Tornado combo. And he survived it with 1 HP and was able to mash out of the stun while I was still stuck in the tornado animation and just buster me to delete me. And that's part of why I missed top cut.
Those close games really hurt you, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. Like with how tight it is now, like every single match matters so much.
Yeah, every single point does. It is cool to see though. Like, yeah, it feels bad if you don't make it, but I mean, I'm really hoping to see how high the level of competition is in this top cut, as I remember how my match went. Cough. Okay, let's go into setups. So, it's gonna be and my Sax versus Cha, as previously mentioned.
Yeah, and we see both of them running Air Shoes Gregar. I think the biggest split between the two is that Cha uses the uninstall in his build, while Mi Sax does not.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with My Sax being the first seed, actually winning Group A, and Cha being the 4th seed in Group B, you would think My Sax would definitely be considered like the quote-unquote favorite going into this matchup. But in a Air Shoes Gregor mirror like this, having these get-ons along with the uninstall could potentially give Cha a huge advantage.
Kerbo in YouTube chat mentions Mi Sax having 3 megas. That's another unorthodox choice I see. It wasn't just the 3 buster ups that Salad had. There's a lot of weird creative things that these players are doing.
That's
and
cool
again,
though.
You mentioned the uninstalled. Cha also is running the Tengu Man for further anti-Gregar coverage in this matchup. Again, Mi Sax theoretically has a higher seed, but this is a very rough matchup for him from my eyes.
Yeah, especially because you mentioned that, and My Sax, you don't always need to have all 5 Navi chips. And we see that here, and My Sax only going for 3. And a lot of the time, that is fine. But we see Cha here has that beat, so that could actually be very rough for My Sax. He'll have to throw away one of those big 3 Navis to even be able to use his kernel force here.
And last but not least, the Regged Magnum that Mi Sax has, very effective against pool players in the round robin stage, especially against a Fowler matchup. But against Cha, this Regged Magnum is a bit of a throwaway chip.
Yeah, they have Air Shoes, and also Mi Sax has an anti-recovery, which is no value here.
It's going to be interesting to see if the higher seeded player pulls out against a worse matchup.
Yeah, there is one last thing I want to mention. You already mentioned he has the Tengu Man asterisk. I always really like that pick for Gregor. Not only does it check erase in the Gregor Mirror, which is obviously a very dangerous cross. But you know, Gregor doesn't have access to Tengu Cross, so Life Aura is always a potential issue, and of course the Tengu Man also helps deal with that.
It also can destroy back row objects, which is really useful.
Yeah, as long as you don't let them place it down in the top row. The other problem is that the few objects in BN6 that still have 100 HP instead of just the 60 HP or whatever will actually tank Tengu Man V1.
That's true, but that's basically only Anubis and Poison Pharaoh, right?
Yeah, I think it's honestly, I think they made objects a bit too weak in 6, but I mean, we don't have time to get into all of that right now.
Well, I think we highlighted all the points we could. I think we're ready to step into the match and see what plays out.
All right, let's get into it. Remember to wait about 15 seconds from transition. Okay, we are in.
Okay, so we see here immediately, and MySax has drawn 2 of his 3 navies, so he will at least be able to take care of beat here and not have to worry about it eating his kernel force. So I guess the big question is, what do you throw away between Judgment and Erasement here? It looks like he's thinking of getting rid of the Judgment, actually, which is interesting.
Yeah, and as a reminder, both players have that cusp bug eating away at their cusp, so opening with Erase here kind of carries the risk of ending up with custom bug if he doesn't draw the bug fix in time.
Actually, Shaw doesn't have custom bug because they don't have any Custa at all. They've just got that Cust 5.
Oh man, that's something I overlooked. You're right.
Which is, I guess, why we see Shaw immediately going for that charge cross here to expand their custom window a little bit. Cust 5 is definitely pretty rough, only having Cust 5, but it's a lot better than having custom bug if it ticks all the way down to that Cust 2. So it is a pretty interesting choice to go for that.
See that despite the Erase cross open, Cha has taken no damage, practically no damage.
Oh wow, and an early piece out here from Sean. Oh,
that's why. Interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, Charge Beast is probably overall like the worst beast charge in the BN6, so you don't usually see Gregors going for it too often, but
unfortunately it looks like and MySax lost his anti-damage that he set up, and also lost the Invis almost immediately to the rush.
Yeah,
he must be counting the turns. That cusp bug is about to set in next turn, so if he does not see the bug fix, he's going to be in for a very rough time.
Yeah, that's why I think it's pretty interesting, actually, that he's going for Beast out here, because, like, yeah, if you then go for charge, you're only going to be getting at most 2 turns of charge, and then you're going to immediately drop, like, to a very low amount of custom. Oh, and that's interesting. Chaw actually still just staying in Charge Beast here.
With no kernel force in Chaw's folder, these area grabs, they might feel threatening, but they do not necessarily carry the risk of a full maxed out Q force to follow it up with.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw there with MySax going for the Erasement into the Windrak. He was definitely expecting Shaw actually to switch and go for Erase Beast there. So that was actually a great heads up play by Cha to not switch to erase and actually just keep charge for now.
Although it looks like Anti Sax is slowly chipping away at Cha's health here. This beast charges.
Yeah, looking at their folders again, it's actually pretty interesting. Neither of them has recovs, which is something that you definitely would usually see on a lot of these Gregor builds. That was some good awareness by and my Sax there. Ooh, does still trade beast charges there.
Yeah, if Cha had led with that life aura, he would have been able to stop that trade. But Cha's Mach Gun likely not uninstalled there, right? Because it was the life aura turn. So
Yeah. It is okay. So we do see Ant My Sax now has finally gotten their one copy of slow gauge. Cha actually, I think, doesn't have any gauges. So, oh, and yeah, just forced to beast charge the barrier. Oh, actually using it.
So, and my Sax is already used as a Let Cross, is Heat Cross, and as a Race Cross. What he's left with here, they aren't great options, especially if he loses area at this point.
Yeah, well, Charge Cross will keep him from decreasing even farther for 3 turns. It will keep him at this Cust 4. Usually with Cust Bug Gregor, you want to go Charge Cross earlier than this. That's why it was kind of a pretty risky decision for and my Sax to have gone for that beast out when he did.
Cha's taken some time thinking through his options. Neither player have used their summons. Maybe Cha has chip charged them at this point. There comes the Tengu Man, catching the life aura.
Ooh, and that was definitely all 8 hits there.
And my Sax using back-to-back summon 3s.
Yeah, that's. Do you go for beast over here? I would lead with the bug fix. Yes, that way you stay at HP, stay at that 8 HP at least, instead of just dropping all the way to 1 HP. But
the AI can do funny things, but I think the win rack confirms into a Gundle Saw 3 and does enough damage for the deletion.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be really close, especially with even the 10 damage from this area. Oh, but Cha with the perfect movement to avoid it.
Oh, we might still have a comeback on our hands. Can he mash out this Kernel Force? If he does he have enough damage to go for the win?
I'm not sure, because reminder, you don't see this too often, but when you're in very tired state after a beast over, not only do you have the super fast HP drain, oh no, that's a Cha had the erase, man, GG. But into the uninstall Electragon finisher, wow.
And with that, Cha takes round 1. Yeah, the cuss bug and Anti-Sax's folder really bit him, and he'll have to really consider his options for round 2 to make this comeback.
Yeah, and we're definitely seeing here, you know, this Magnum Reg could be pretty good against Falzars that want to go for early Dust Cross stat strats, and definitely for trapping no shoot, no air shoes or float shoes Gregar. But against another Gregar with air shoes, yeah, that really isn't giving, like, basically any value whatsoever. Oh, wow.
Cha is just laying hit after hit here with the using the get on to enable his summon and canceling Sax's own summon with an Invis.
Yeah, was there some reason why Anti-Sax couldn't TFC his summon black onto Cha's?
He must have really wanted the, I think, the area grab to go through, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's fair, but he did end up being punished, I guess, for that grade.
You see Cha going for the Charge Beast play again. Anti-Sax lets the...
Oh, wait.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, that Windrak like hitbox lingers for a while. I've seen times in those situations where the wind is still active and you just immediately lose your life aura, but I guess it was just late enough that Anti-Sax gets to keep their life aura.
The one thing Anti-Sax has to watch out for now is Tengu Man. He's stuck in the ideal position for the double hit, which would immediately decross his erase and lose his life aura.
Yeah, but that would be kind of risky for Cha to go for, because Cha doesn't know that Anti-Sax doesn't have any defense. Ooh, stepping forward. I would definitely step up here though. And yeah, there you go. Camp those 2 panels outside of Tengu Man's range. Oh, that's interesting that Anti-Sax didn't try to charge that second slow gauge and instead waits till the end of the turn to use it. We do see here, unlike in that first round, they got their bug fixed before it was too late. And this is kind of a funny hand here. It's kind of unfortunate. If you just beast charge this grab revenge and 3 area grabs here, you probably won't be able to go for slash cross later on, but
yeah, and especially using the elect cross here, you can't hold on to it for later use.
Oh, well, probably gonna go ahead and just use this grab revenge here now, I would imagine. And yeah, waiting to interrupt Cha's beast charge. It's interesting that they both went for elect here instead of just staying in erase.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He must have been really afraid of potentially getting decrossed. But with both life auras out of play here, you don't really get walled for after getting decrossed out of erase either. So I probably would have stayed in erase beast at that point.
Yeah, I also didn't realize that Cha was also running the Blast Man asterisk. I think that is actually a pretty good chip for Gregar builds. If you have Gundel Force and want a extra like decross against Tomahawk to stop them from like blocking the Gundel Force. But I'm not sure why Cha has that Blast Man when they're just running base.
It's because Blastman has the air shoes property, and he can use it. He can free fire it as an exit.
Yeah, that is definitely another nice thing about Blast Man.
It looks like Cha's really got in the corner here. Now all Amisex has to do is apply pressure and just camp on defense.
Yeah, actually, I would probably consider just going for a Slash Cross here.
Although with no area grabs left, if Cha reverses the the field, it would be.
Oh, okay. The area was already timing out. Oh, but no shirt.
We're at 1-1 now. Both players evenly matched.
Oh, and that's kind of funny. They got this, usually this all cracked panel field for most matchups is honestly pretty cursed, but this is the one matchup where, I don't think it really bothers either player. Oh, and both going for Slash turn 1.
They must both have the multiple area grabs to guarantee the slash.
It is interesting, actually, because if you look at Cha's folder, he only has 3 area grabs, whereas And My Sax has the full maximum of 5 area grabs.
And Cha avoids the worst case situation. Both players camping on their barriers now.
Ooh, Cha does get some Buster Bug procs to get rid of And My Sax's barrier.
Yeah, that slow gauge is really working against Amisex at the moment.
Yeah, let's hope And My Sax. Okay, he does have that Wind Rack in hand. That would have been really bad. A really bad situation if he didn't have that Wind Rack, because obviously Slash Beast can break Life Aura, but Slash Beast without any setup is usually pretty easy to avoid, so.
He's going to get a lot of value out of this Magnum, actually using the Cursor property to remove the trap. Amisex, he went for the anti-damage here just to be safe with the delivery of his Wind Rack. He doesn't want him to get it interrupted by a Judge Man or something.
Yeah,
both players playing a game of chicken now with the Slash Cross charge shots.
Ooh, but that big Summon Black 3 comes up. It is kind of funny how similar these builds are with the Bug Choose and the W code with the Magnum, Summon Black, and Barrier 200. Another thing you could go for with Crackstep Gregor is actually Y code, because that's more defensively oriented than W code. It has the Summon Black 3, but then it has instead of Barrier 200, it has Barrier 100, but also Recovery 300.
I feel like you were running an Airsus Gregor folder with a similar concept, maybe a Blood Moon ago.
Yeah, I've used that like for a long time, I think, actually. I even used... Oh no, that get on won't save you there. What did he throw away?
5, 6, 7, 8.
What did And My Sax throw away into the get on?
Life Aura.
Oh, that must have been a mistake, because that's really bad.
Yeah, and in the first place, he initiated with the Life Aura under no pressure, obviously. Cha with the Slash Man or Slash Cross in the back row can't apply this pressure from the damage.
Okay, but hold on. If Cha TFC'd get on into the base, then that is some serious base value, because there's usually talk about whether or not base or base anomaly is better Giga. This is actually a perk for base. You can't TFC get on into it like that, because your panel is left cracked, and then so it will always do damage.
Yeah, that was just and by Sax, I guess, just got a little bit impatient there. Maybe he was worried, because maybe he was worried that like Jaw was gonna go for uninstall, and wanted to just preemptively use the life aura to block that, I guess. Or did he already get uninstalled? I don't think so. Yeah, no, he still has his shoes.
This slow gauge is really working against and my Sax in this matchup.
Yeah, it is pretty tricky in these Gregor mirrors, how you manage your gauges, because
Wow. And with that, Cha takes the matchup. Again, we mentioned this was a very, very favorable matchup for Cha. He never actually, I think, got the uninstall except for the KO at the round 1, but this was all around a very uphill battle for Ami Sax, and it looks like Cha takes the victory here.
yeah, that was, even though, as we mentioned before, and my Sax was the first seed in Group A, and Cha was only the 4th seed in Group B, just barely making it in. With the way that matchup worked out, it seemed very difficult for Ant My Sax, and Cha played very well, so they move on to the next round.
It looks like and my Sax in game 1 also didn't draw her bug fix, so then the custom bug was taken down, so that's really rough.
Yeah, I think Ant My Sax going for that kind of early beast out in game 1, which meant they couldn't go charge cross until they had already dropped all the way down to cust 4. I think that was a mistake.
I mean, the problem is the chip sequence, right? If they draw the bug fix turn 2, turn 3 anyways, then it doesn't matter. So it's really weird, the kinds of games we've been seeing, thanks to Player Zero.
Yeah, I'm still not a big fan of going for cust bug on Gregor. And as we saw there, it actually ended up working out for Jaw, even only having the cust 5. I mean, cust 5 kind of sucks, but it's a lot better than getting all the way down to cust 2 or 3 with cust bugs. So
yeah, and for that space, you could be getting maybe a 300, 400, 500 HP, just depending on how it fits in. Okay, with that, let's go into the setups for the second match. Oh no, the second match.
Hey, that looks familiar. Who's that on the left?
Okay, so I want to explain myself a little bit because Soul and other people ask me why I'm running Buster Ups. So I usually, I say I'm gonna try really hard in the next Blood Moon, and then when the next Blood Moon nears, I get hit with an affliction. Shadow also has this affliction, so I think he understands me where I suddenly want to play something untested and deranged. So initially I was gonna play U-Code with Aqua Needles and Buster Ups.
that is even more deranged than this.
Yeah, but unfortunately I think I would actually have had value with the Buster Ups, but I ended up playing this J-Code instead, and I think it's really hard to get value out of the Buster Ups because one, you kind of want more Buster Jams to get more value out of it, but also two, because of the space I had, I ended up taking less defense, and I also don't have Sanctuary, so I think it's just really hard to get value out of them like that. So yeah, that big regrets for me, and I don't know how I'm in this top cut, to be honest.
Yeah. I usually avoid that affliction, but I guess I kind of got hit by it too, going for like bugged folder pack 1 with Tornado.
Yeah.
I will say, for all the newer people, they're probably not aware of how much of an absolute menace J-Code was back in the day, like in 2019. But that one might have been a little bit more optimized, I guess, because it didn't have those 3 extra Buster Ups. It had some other value instead.
Yeah, like two fast stages. Cough, cough.
Yeah. But yeah, no, J-code is really good. I mean, we have seen, I think, some other players use it now since then as well. Like, I think China TV has sometimes used it. It does have that, of course, the only really good PA and BN6 that destroy balls.
Yeah, looking at these two folders, it looks like you're running very similar builds, right? They're both the Cust 8 Cust Pug. They're both very Beast Rush reliant. Obviously, there's the Death Pulse option of the J-code. LDR is running the E-code Elect Pulse 2s. There's some grass burning potential and access to the Element Mans. It looks like LDR is running that Regged Magnum. It doesn't look like you have any tags or regs on Salad's side here. And the Regged Magnum obviously limits the opening hands that a Falzer player can open with. It really, especially without the first barrier you can't really go into that Dust Cross if you're afraid of your bug fix ticking. But this is where maybe the Buster Ups come in handy, because they allow for you to just rifle through your hands and discard them as quickly as possible while you're looking for that Buster bug fix.
So the lack of a Regged tag is because statistically that makes it easier to draw your bug fix. Player Zero mentioned it, so I decided to try it out this time.
Yeah, but it looks like you didn't put it at the top of your folder.
Oh yeah, you're right. What was I doing there? Why am I in Top Cut?
Cause you're a good player, and I don't know, cause me and Player Zero, this cycle we were the unks. We were the ones who were old and washed up and somehow missed Top Cut.
Well, there's always the super special, super secret N1GP 10th anniversary tournament that is going to be held this December week.
Yes, I think Player Zero and I will both be trying to get our revenge in that tournament, so we'll have to see what happens.
All right, with that, I think we've covered pretty much everything with these two builds. I'm ready to start the match if you guys are.
Okay, yeah,
let's go.
Okay, we're in.
If I'm not mistaken, Salad has the Death Pulse right away here out of the Cust 8.
Oh, I remember now. So, when we tried playing this first match, for some reason it was at like 400 ping, and there was like 50 rollback ticks, so the clown music was in effect, and we decided to restart. So this is the second attempt.
Oh, let me guess. You actually got like a bug fix on the first one.
You see, that it's likely LDR's Regged Magnum that came out, made a very standard read that Salad would go into the Dust Cross right away.
Well, what I will say, which is interesting about this Salad build, is a lot of hub builds are a lot more reliant on Dust Cross because they're trying to get more value out of hubs, so they'll have like very limited Buster stats. Something I've done is I just had like a super bugged speed max, and that was all I had, and got Buster bug level 3 just from speed max, and then needed to use hub to actually get that like attack 5 and charge max going. Whereas this Cust, like, you already have the Cust 8 and the max Buster stats, so like theoretically it doesn't actually get that much value from hub, so you have no reason like to go Dust and try to get hub. And oh, that's unfortunate for Salad.
Yeah, there's a lot of unfortunate things happening this turn.
So I didn't want to use the Destroy Pulse turn 1 because, first of all, that honestly just felt kind of grimy after the restart. But second, I actually wanted to use the Blind. I wanted to use the Blind during his Beast turns to stop his Beast Rush, so that's why I was trying to hold on to it.
Yeah, that would be very smart.
Yeah, that
again,
actually...
the Blind prevents the Beast from, Grayer Beast from doing any jumps. So it would really, like, lock him in place.
Yeah, you don't see Blind too often, mostly just from Destroy Pulse or also if someone's running Flash Bomb 3, but yeah, it could actually really hurt LDR's build here, and of course Destroy Pulse has that super long blind. It's like over 1,000 frames, I think.
It would really be debilitating. I'm not sure if he would go for the Beast out this turn, considering he's panel locked, and I really don't know what his options are. That Justice one is getting a lot of mileage on this. Oh, it looks like he's going for it.
Yeah, no, getting to yeah, of course, we missed it because I was explaining the how Salad doesn't really need to dig for help. Oh, there we see it. Yeah, there it goes.
You got him.
Wow.
Good. Wow.
Oh, but Salad is actually now trapped here. Gonna have to go for this Judge Banner or Grab Revenge. We do now see that bug fix as the cust has ticked down to cust 6.
I get the feeling that those conveyor panels are gonna expire in maybe a turn or two.
Yeah, and of course with J code you also have Judgment SP, so
there you go. They expired just then.
Yeah, and we do see here how good a Race Beast is, that somehow even when it's blind it can still perfectly target you with those tail arrows.
Salad waiting for 2 of the Erase Tails to go off before firing off her Invis, making a read that, you know, this Erase Beast in normal gauge turns, you can only fire off about 3 of them. So LDR would have only carried about 3 chips with the Erase Beast, and holds on to the Judge Man until after LDR uses the last chip, which ended up being the area grab. So she got like a lot of value out of these chips.
Yeah, Erase Beast is still okay in normal gauge, but for it to really be scary and for you to really get full value out of it, you want to be in slow gauge.
Again, waits for 2 of the chips to go off before using her Invis.
Oh, and having to just use this Magnum here, which... Did Salad pop Hub already? Does she have those air shoes?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
there
no,
it is.
Hub is still in hand, yeah. It is pretty risky to be in Tomahawk Cross against E-Code, because obviously with the triple Element Man, and I think also that Fireburn 3, that is pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I think though, if she sits on the anti-damage, that's the only thing she has to look out for. So she's gonna let this Erase Man pass. Because LDR used that Fireburn during that Beast Rush turn that didn't end up so well. Oh no.
At least that was still only the Element Man EX and not the Element Man SP, so... I don't think... Oh, there's the Element Man SP. Ooh, and getting a lock here. Oh, but Salad has now popped Hub, actually, so does have those Omni shoes in effect.
Yep. Now, LDR's last play here might just be a Gundel Force turn. I'm not sure. I think he's exhausted all his... So we saw the all 3 Element Mans. We saw the Elect Pulse, the Fireburn, and we saw a Magnum. It looks like both players are really at the bottom of their folders at the moment.
Yeah, that is what can happen with these kind of Beast Rush builds if the other person like survives all of their combos. This is pretty rough. Salad has already used both recovs and is now down to just low HP. And yeah, it's kind of funny. One of the a good counterplay against Destroy Pulse can actually be to just, if you can afford to, holding on to your bug fix. So we do see LDR still has this battle HP bug, but he fixed the custom HP. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we see there it's still ticking down.
Oh no! No! Oh wow! Aiming for that that flag when the Charlie comes out from the Dust Cross to confirm that kernel force. Now it wasn't the deletion that maybe he wanted, but this is not a good situation.
Oh!
This is really rough. That hurt because I camped back because I knew he still had a gun assault, but then I moved forward for the Element SP, trying to hit him with the elect, and then I chose to use the Dust CS because I wanted that one panel of additional travel time. So that felt really bad.
That's rough. You really should have had that first round, and LDR basically was able to steal that at the last moment there with that Gondal's soul. Yeah, with Salad just staying in that middle column.
Yeah, sometimes in these close situations, we have the game plan mapped out, and we kind of like forget to follow it. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I played this set right after I woke up, I think, so I do regret that.
No Johns. But that is definitely, it is fair to say it is definitely pretty rough trying to schedule some of these top cut matches with all the time zone differences, because I guess there would be like what, a 8-hour difference between you and LDR.
Yeah, I wanted something that was better for his schedule, and the thing is like this is opposite brackets, right? This is Group A versus Group B, so I've never played this. We didn't play this matchup. Of course, it goes both ways.
Yeah, and so this is a pretty rough situation here to start off this second round here too.
Yeah, it looks like Salad's playing conservatively here with the pulse rack that's in her hand, but she's sort of waiting for LDR to make the first move and playing very defensively.
She didn't. Yeah, I feel like especially with this Invis to block the Magnum, I probably would have actually gone for Dust here.
Well, that Dust last round came in pretty clutch, right? The cracking panels, especially against the non-air shoes Gregar.
Yeah.
Can be rough to save as a old trump card.
Yeah, definitely. Dustcross can actually be pretty strong in the late game, and as you know, as a chonk Gregar main, I can say dealing with those Dustcross cracked panels can be extremely annoying at times, but yeah, it really depends on the situation. I think would have still been tempted to go Dust here with that cube on the field and maybe to cycle some of these elect pulses out of your hand, because at this point they're kind of just starting to clog it a little bit.
Another thing to think about is Salad is playing with Cutsbug, and she's the slower you play with these hands, the more it eats you at the end.
First time chat, Oakdock Senpai, why beast out so early? Yeah, I mean, both of these builds are what is known as Beast Rush folders, because Elect Pulse 2 is very good combo potential. Ooh, and we see there the juicy Elect Cross charge shot. Like eating that barrier 200 and then also still doing damage. Wow.
Salad's holding on to these elect pulses. I guess she's going to make her move here and go for the pulse rack.
Oh, and taking the hub already is interesting. Yeah, it should oh, that's big. Oh, that's bad.
Oh man. Oh man.
trying to just cheese
Oh my
me.
god. Oh my god. Oh my
If,
god.
if LDR got 3 Buster Jams there, that could have just been the end of me. But yeah, that was really bad. I forgot he had anti-Navi in his folder.
Okay. We do have one of our 2 Recuv 300s in hand here. It's not over yet, but even with that one Recuv 300, I mean, we see LDR still with 1400. This is
yeah, and going for the Tomahawk here. She did see the 2 Element Mans and 1 Fire Burn.
yeah, and with LDR at +1 area, it could have been pretty tempting for him to go for the Gundel Force here. So that definitely makes sense to go for Tomahawk. Do we get the Judgment lined up? Oh, life or oh no, steps up and it takes the 140 from that elect charge. We do now have we have Bug Fix, Life Aura, and then we do have Destroy Pulse in hand for the next turn.
We're probably going to see those E-Code. Oh, I was just going for the Gundel Cell with no follow-up.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
The Salad with the very good movement there to somehow bait out the Wind Rack and avoid that. So
What must have happened is LDR must have been mashing the A button. It kind of registers after that. So.
Yeah, so we're likely going to see a cross change from LDR here to either, I'm not sure if he, probably either Heat or Erase to try and get rid of this Life Aura with a Beast Charge.
Salad's going to pop that anti-damage.
Oh, Element Man SP, yeah, that will deal with the Life Aura. Ooh, that was kind of risky to go for the Tengu Cross charge shot while the Machine Gun 2 is still active. There would have been a risk of being counter hit. And oh, we can't go for Destroy Pulse. She used all 3 Elect Pulse 2s already. Oh no.
Yeah, this would have been the great opportunity to go for the Death Pulse last turn when those Beast Jumps were threatening. And I guess she wasn't managing those last chips. These are also her last damaging chips. This is going to be...
Oh, no.
Pretty rough.
Yeah,
Honestly,
so
oh, go on, sorry.
I was going to say, yeah, no, that second round was pretty rough for Salad with how the chip sequence and stuff worked out. LDR played that second round very well, but yeah, unfortunately, Salad really needed to really should have had that first round.
Yeah,
Honestly,
especially with how she made those. She wasted that Beast Rush turn from LDR. That should have been one that she didn't drop.
I feel like round 2 was actually quite close despite everything that happened. If I just took a little less damage from the Elect Cross, then that could have actually been really close still. Because yeah, he used everything. So even though I was at the end of my folder as well, his HP was actually quite low.
Yeah, if you just saved that third Elect Pulse 2 and kept that to get the Destroy Pulse maybe at the end there.
Yeah, very true. I'm not sure what was going on in my head. Maybe I thought I still had 3 pulses. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you were playing just after waking up, I did joke Noah Johns earlier, but that could definitely be pretty rough as well.
I ate the Machine Gun 1, so that was really rough in game 1, I think. I just kind of let it hit me twice. So a little sussy.
But yeah, with that, LDR will be moving on, Salad drops down into the losers bracket because, of course, we do this top 8 as a double elimination bracket. So Salad and Soup aren't, or Salad and Add My Sacks aren't eliminated yet. But I think with that, we could get to the setups for our next match.
Yeah, we're not eliminated, but we do have to play each other in losers, so that's an L for Group A. All right, so let's go into setups for next one. So this is going to be not third person versus Soup. This is Group A versus Group B again. Gregor versus Gregor. Exact same. Oh, actually, not exact same now because slight difference.
Yeah, they're flip type. No, actually, you're right. This is what's going on here.
Yeah, I mentioned that before. Yeah, I wasn't really paying that much attention to the Group A people, so I didn't notice this about not third person setups until I checked the top cut people after. But yeah, it's pretty interesting going for, instead of custom 1, just going for this first barrier and speed +1.
It looks like not third person is running that L code core chips with the Magnum, the Elect Dragon, the Bubble Star, the uninstall. While Soup is running that very B code centric folder. I think they're skipping out on the erase. No, on the Judge Man because of the 2 grab banishes, and runs of 3 SP navies, and on top of that has access to these the grass burn options here.
Yeah, definitely. I've also used not quite like this, but I've also used a B code Chonk Gregor before. Yeah, the high boomers, very nice. If they have a sanctuary, it will clear out all of that except for the middle row. Checking Elect Cross and also especially Elect Beast in a Gregor mirror like this is pretty nice. Yeah, it can also set up grass for both that Blast Man SP and Element Man SP. The most interesting chip I guess Soup has, which you don't normally see, is actually that Wide Blade.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the logic is there, but it is certainly useful. With the Slash Cross, you can it hits over that life aura range, and there's it does help check against certain players that like to camp on like Tengu Cross and really milk the value out of it.
Yeah, definitely. I think I've done a similar thing where one time I splashed a Lex Sword. That unfortunately can't break Life Aura, but it does allow you to actually check both Tengu Cross and Spout Cross usually camps in the back column, but it can help check them too with the Slash Cross charge. So some of these sword chips are pretty interesting to consider with Gregor for sure.
Yeah, I think Soup's folder is really interesting because they're also running the B Brothers, and I feel like with the advent of Tango, you see Element SP in almost every folder. In fact, Soup still has Element SP. They chose to forego the Judge Man instead. But I think it's interesting because this top cut is mostly Gregor's. So the B Brothers are arguably much better against Falzar because of the decross potential.
Yeah, Proto Man. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, in a Gregor mirror like this, Proto Man probably doesn't give you that much value. I mean, if you get it like 290 damage, you'll still absolutely take that. I mean, Blast Man with the grass setup does that big boy 500 damage. So even against a Gregor, that can still be like very nice to get.
I think it's also really interesting that Soup is not running any anti-damage, only a single anti-navi.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting. Yeah, no recovs either. Yeah, I will say, just in general about Soup's folder, or just about Gregor, it's pretty interesting because you can still win with, I think you call it like control Gregor. It's just like a very like full defense and utility Gregor. and like I've definitely had some success with that as well, but I feel like it can be a little bit too passive at times. So it's pretty interesting to see Soup go the opposite route and run this much more aggressive B code folder.
Yeah, I think Tengu is a really, really high value now because with Tango, I feel like it's easier to make plays with Tengu, arguably, and just the way the game has been sped up. So having that real-time swordship to threaten Tengu, especially in the era of Player Zero, is really good to have. So that wide blade again is really interesting.
But it won't come into play in this matchup likely. It looks like both players are running this a lot of holy panels. Soup isn't running the sanctuary, not third person is, and both have that one holy panel tacked in. I think they're both a precaution for all the holes that they're expecting. Practically everybody was running Magnum, it looks like, in their folders.
They're both running Sanctuary and Holy Panel, or did I mishear that?
Yeah, they each have a Sanctuary and Holy Panel, which that always makes me very happy to see. I feel like Sanctuary for No Shoes Gregor is almost a staple. And then Holy Panel Asterisk is the one thing that I guess really pushed. So yeah, it definitely makes me happy to see both Soup and not third person running it. No bias though, of course.
Yeah, and then both players, both folders have adequate means of dealing with holes without resorting to like nuking the field with the get-on. So it's going to be interesting to see who gets the most value out of these the defensive ships, especially since Soup isn't running those anti-damages.
So this match is going to be from not third person's perspective. Unfortunately, we know ahead of time that Soup had to delay some of the custom screens because there was something happening outside of the match. He had to go Lamb mode, so he wasn't Mega Man for a bit.
Could we just could we just skip past a couple minutes of it maybe?
Well, I don't know when it is in the match, so we'll see. With that, are we ready to go?
Oh yes, we are.
All right, let's go.
Oh no, yeah, I see that. Okay, this is a pretty long one because of that, I guess. Oh boy.
I don't know which turns it happens, so let me see if I can figure that out.
We're gonna have to think of something to do while this that happens.
Well, okay, Super Saiyan just skipped this match. That doesn't look good. I'll go. Let me figure this out.
I don't know about just skipping the entire match. Yeah, that's not really helpful.
Wait, hold on. Skipping was on the menu? Why didn't we get to skip buying in that case? That's not fair.
No, I mean the first round of yours was pretty good. It was just the ending of that first round was unfortunate.
We see that not third person is going to open with that erase man or erase cross with the element man SP in play. It looks like a move to spin chips. I'm not sure. Yeah, the erase.
I'm not sure if Watch Together has a skip 10 seconds function. I don't think it does.
No, you would have to like manually like skip a little forward just on the bar at the bottom.
One of the things to think about, Soup, that tag anti-navi comes up very quickly in the round. So expending this element man's SP first thing in a round might not be the worst idea.
Oh, Soup leading with the defense. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure if not third person meant to do that, setting up the grass here. Probably not, actually. I would imagine not third person might have wanted to just break those panels because they've now used their Element Man SP, and Soup still has both his Element Man SP and Blast Man, so...
Looks like Soup is afraid to trade with the that charge shot for the barrier removal. So despite having the roll lock on not third person, he doesn't aggressively go for the charge shots there.
Yeah, I do think first barrier has actually gotten a little bit better than it used to. because with Buster Bug level 3, if you don't get any procs, it can be pretty annoying to take down that first barrier. And you probably would at that point have to start going for charge shots to get rid of it. Whereas before, back when more people just used Bug Stop, if you had attack max, it was just 2 very easy quick P shots to remove that first barrier. Obviously for builds that are only at attack 1, first barrier can also be a little bit annoying sometimes.
This is in turn, is it? I saw not third person electing to go with 2 anti-damages this turn. Getting very loading all the defenses in one turn. May bite him later in the game, or it might be the right choice depending on what Soup goes for this turn.
Yeah, if Soup goes for an early erase beast, you're not going to get any value out of those 2 anti-damages. But actually, part of the reasons why I really liked the Holy Panel tech and was pushing it back then is because it can actually help a lot against erase beast and these Gregor Fears. Obviously, cutting the damage from those tail arrows in half if they don't have any way to get rid of the Holy Panel.
Yeah, you think about it, a lot of these chips at baseline do 140 damage. The most threatening thought about that erase beast is that it converts all these chips into 200 damage per. If you're only getting 100 damage per chip, it's not very good. It's in fact, it might cost you a lot late game. So that just sitting on that Holy Panel there might get them a lot of mileage.
Yeah, also if you can if you're able to set up a Holy Aura, that will completely shut down and wall out even a race beast. Oh,
that was cool. That would be a perfect clip.
That is very funny. Yeah, definitely someone clip that. Both players at the same time sharing the same brain cell, trying to decross each other's erase beast. That is always kind of risky as Gregor. I guess not third person already used their life aura, so their life aura is gone. Not third person definitely still gonna have to worry about Soup's life aura later on though.
Okay, so if these custom screens take long, I'll do this. The casters can't see it unless they're looking at the stream, but at least we have something moving here. This Charge Man art is by Minorico, by the way.
I'll have to trust that there's a Charge Man something on the screen.
Yeah, it's wiggling.
It looks like not third person's going for the Q-Force turn. And with Soup not running get-ons, the only out's going to be, well, likely, is going to be going for... Oh, what's going on here? They're going for a Magnum play. But camping on that Holy Aura right there completely locks out not third person's life aura outs.
Yeah, wow, this is the exact situation I mentioned earlier. Wow, I didn't think it would come up here though. Yeah, we see here that Holy Aura completely shuts down a race beast. And that's why, honestly, I don't really like the play of not third person taking that wind rack earlier just to try and decross Soup's erase beast. I mean, obviously you want to decross their erase beast if possible. It's a huge threat, but we see here now it is really rough having given up that wind rack, and now you got to deal with this Holy Aura, and now you're being forced to go for the Magnum to break this Holy Panel into the Elect Beast boosted Elect Dragon just to finally get rid of this life aura.
Yeah, this is a very massive loss of resources on not third person's part. But this is what he has to do. He has to convert the damage out of the Q-Force. Now, Soup can just, I guess, just invis out of this turn, and just even if that third person breaks this holy aura situation, he can still just play defense and completely negate the kernel force.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I guess we haven't seen the super long cust yet. Oh, okay. Good, getting some good value there, and then getting some great value.
Oh my god!
Sanctuary.
And this is his last turn.
So the question is, what is that now? Okay, perfect. Element Man, that'll immediately get rid of the Sanctuary. And not third person now also has their own Sanctuary. This one, for being a very bad situation for not third person, they completely turned it around. That last turn worked out perfectly for them.
Yeah, and Soup still has his options, right? But this is not looking good for them. Oh, that's the Element Man's gonna get eaten by the Element or Anti-90. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's true. But not third person does at least have their bubble start into Electragon. Oh
my god. Oh my.
Wait, was that 4 hits? Oh my goodness.
I think that was 3 hits on the bubble. Ooh, and here we have the Proto Man. Oh, but still flashing. Do we have the Blast Man? Ooh, but of course Charge Cross does get rid of the grass panels it's standing on. Oh, the Wide Blade.
Not third person with the timely Charge Cross charge shot to avoid that last Slash Cross hit.
Yeah, not third person does have some options here. They could go for the Erase Man and Barrier 200. Ooh, just going for the Magnum here. I would have also considered maybe just using a Sanctuary this turn.
Well, this would be the trade-off is getting rid of these holy panels that Soup is going to camp on, or playing defensively. And you are ahead in terms of the damage race, just sitting on your resources and playing defensively. So it looks like not third person's going to go offensive here and remove those holy panels.
Oh, we do see Bug Fix finally come out from Soup. I guess Soup must have also, the Cust Bug must have set in pretty far at this point, so...
I think that's game for not third person.
Oh, no way.
With no recoveries in play, the only play that Soup still has is a Beast Overplay.
Yeah, I feel like you almost just have to go Sanctuary here instead of the Barrier 200, but because the problem is though that if he goes for Beast over Gundel Force, the Sanctuary panels will make the Kernel Force damage be cut in half, but not from the Gundel Soul, so that might still almost be enough to delete you, but so maybe the Barrier is the right play. Oh, this isn't the turn, is it? No, okay, there's Beast over.
Yep.
Oh man, if the Beast over didn't mash that out, that could have actually been it.
Yeah, so yeah, it definitely actually did work out better taking the Barrier there instead of the Sanctuary. I wasn't sure if Soup still had another Wind Rack or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Soup can do now. This is
I think you just mash out.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, we have shirt. We're fine. That's it.
Yeah, and not third person could have just waited for Soup to initiate.
Yeah, I don't usually say this, but to go full Soul X Cross here, always bring your shirt. I mean, yeah, because if not third person didn't have shirt there, that Element Man SP would have actually taking it for Soup there, which is kind of crazy.
Always bring your shirt. It looks like not their person's going for the race cross open again. Now, last match or last round, he got roll locked from the Magnum early game. I was able to prevent the losses because Soup was afraid to trade the charge shots in that situation. I think it'll be interesting to see what Soup goes for in this opening.
Yeah, I don't know. Nugget, what do you think? Would you rather do this cust, or would you rather do the 2200 and only have cust 6, but also no cust bug on Gregar? This one's like more like high risk, high reward, I guess.
I would probably go for this cust. Yeah. The first barrier is wonky enough that it'll throw a lot of builds.
I mean the one Soup has.
Oh, you mean? I'm not sure. Probably the Soup cust, or rather the cust 8 cust bug. I think I don't really like playing cust 6 at all, especially without air shoes to let you play with charge cross. In case you have to resort to it.
Yeah, so you think it is worth the risk?
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Because yeah, if it wasn't for the cust bug, then I definitely would say having that full cust 8 is definitely worth just giving up the 300 HP for. But the problem is, like, if you lose your charge cross, and it's also the fact that if you don't get it, you're forced to go for charge cross when you might have like an otherwise perfect situation to go for slash or something. But
I'm surprised not the person just gave up erase like that.
yeah,
That wouldn't have been a bad turn for erase piece, aside from risking the win rack too.
Well, for not third person's perspective, the erase doesn't really get much value because the Soup doesn't sit on anti-damages, right? So this is I guess this is a move to kind of mitigate the losses here. What slash cross can do.
That's true, but you're still trading 210 HP plus HP bug. But maybe it'll work. Oh no, another ergo.
Oh boy, and the erase, man. So that's gonna be a free, another free charge.
That could have been a disaster if not third person had tried to mash out.
Oh
my god, that's
that value again. Oh, that's huge. That's such a big swing.
Well, I guess we were talking about the one trap he had, right? Oof.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, and he still has to watch out for the Blast Man this turn.
Oh no. Oh, the charged wide blade. Oh, Soup, you could have gone for slashed glitch.
What does wide blade turn into?
No, it's not wide blade. It's what the chip you take on the next turn turns into.
But what does Soup have that has value there?
Nothing, because the stuff that actually has value, it's all meme stuff like Mine, Black Bomb, and the Time Bomb plus PA.
Okay, so what you're saying is Soup could potentially crash the game when he's up like 1100 HP instead.
Well, so the one other chip that has value, which is very funny, is just this chip right here, Erase Man Star. It actually becomes the spooky cursor sword is real. No, if you attach, I think slash glitch is legal, but if you crashed the game with it, I think that would be a round lost. That would count as a forfeit, like if you paused. And you would never want to see that in a top cut. Everyone is just chewing in chat. No one's in charge cross right now.
Now, without the sanctuaries or holy panels, these grass panels here, not very good for not third person to be sitting on top of. Ooh, dodges the judge man by stepping back. We know that not third person has the bubble elect play in here, but will it be enough? Oh, the grass burn element man SP.
Yeah, wow. And after how close the first round ended up being, with not third person barely holding on and clutching it, this has been a very dominant second round for Soup so far, bouncing back after the first round. Basically everything here in this round has gone wrong for not third person.
Yeah, and when you're at 1 HP, those sanctuaries do not give you as much value. I don't think there's a play that not third person can make that can flip this situation around. Soup likely going to cross cancel, maybe not. It'll mitigate the damage that he takes if he cross cancels.
Is this the really long turn? Okay, actually, in that case, so we don't need to have a break after this match before the next one, I'm gonna be right back. Hopefully it's the Cust is still going.
Wow, it's just me by myself now. I don't know. How am I gonna fill this thing?
You have Charge Man with you. Oh, actually, it's going. Goodbye, Sibes.
Goodbye, Sibes. Oh no, oh no. Oh, and with the slow gauge out, not third person, this pretty much guarantees that they're not gonna make it past this turn. The Sanctuary prevents, really, any damage from going through. Now, Soup just has to land the area grab for the deletion, and that's it. That's the round. Both players tied at 1-1 now, going into round 3. I feel like we're seeing these rock cube fields a lot. This was the same field as round 1, but see if not third person goes for the erase cross again, or he has the 2 area grabs. Maybe he might go for the slash early.
Oh yeah, that's music patch and palette pressure 2 matches in a row.
Let's see if Soup, well, what Soup opens this. One of the nice things about first barrier here is that you can move forward out of this custom, out of the custom screen. Sometimes if you try this, you can get stuck with like an opening element man or a judge man on the forward movement. So you want to maybe move upwards or downwards to avoid this. But if you have the first barrier, you can just kind of like step up and secure your area against an area grab play, and also just be in range for a lot of chips. It's part of why Sims isn't here, but it's part of why I may prefer the Cust 7 build over the Cust 8 build. That Magnum placement prevents...
Great. I'm back. Sorry about that. Just in time, I guess.
That Magnum placement prevents a third person from... Oh. Oh, this is not a great situation for Soup. Basically giving away the area to be slash locked in a slow gauge turn.
Yeah, he has already gotten rid of not third person's life aura by pushing the rock cube into it, which is funny because that of course does 200 damage. But yeah, we do see Soup already lost about 900 HP almost from the slash cross.
Yeah, that might be the game swinging decision there. Just the area grab TFC.
That wasn't even a full turn of slash lock. That was like 3/4 of a turn.
Yeah. Now, Soup has options for area reversal, but they're gonna be, well, not third person has both the anti-damage and the barrier 200, so he is very safe to camp this front row. There's no break chips to worry about, nothing, so he can just wait for the grab banish to come out and play very conservatively and just keep laying out those slash cross charge shots. Yeah, not a very good situation for Soup at all.
Yeah, the one saving grace here is that Soup does still have their life aura somewhere, and he knows that he's already at least gotten rid of not third persons. Obviously, I mean, it's life aura, it's always very important, but especially in these kinds of Gregor mirrors where, of course, you don't have access to that Tengu cross to get rid of it. But
looks like we have movement. Soup's gonna sit on that holy panel, and he's gonna choose not to reverse the area. But
no, that is not. Oh, not third person got caught mashing. Oh, that's unfortunate.
When the nerves are tingling in this kind of situation, that can happen. So very smart and heads up of Soup to hold off on the grab banish until the end of the sequence. The erase man. I'm sorry.
I will say that Soup going in that top row when that rock cube was still there was kind of dangerous. Because I'm pretty sure that counts as actual break damage, not pseudo break, right? So you could lose your slash cross to that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there might have been a chance actually if not third person had used that wind rack at the perfect time. They could have pushed that rock cube up into Soup's slash cross, but unfortunately for them, that didn't work out. And now we see Soup up about 300 HP.
Soup's method of holy panel removal was the high boomers and the element mans, right? The high boomers don't actually remove holy panel if it's in that configuration that not third person is standing on. The HP difference is in Soup's favor at the moment, but as you can see, not third person has the elect dragons to remove that holy panel. It's not for certain that that Soup has the advantage at the moment. We see Soup goes for the life aura right now. That pretty much locks out not third person's options. Not third person's probably gonna want to get rid of that holy panel regardless, but with no way to remove that life aura. Both players in a stalemate with the area configuration.
Oh, and yeah, this is unfortunate that not third person doesn't have that wind rack in hand. They're going to be forced to take one of these SP navies, either the element man or erase man, to deal with it.
Have we seen the anti-navi this round yet?
I don't think so. And we did see Soup get a... Oh, right. Cross Elect Dragon will also do it. I don't think we've seen anti-navi yet this round.
Yeah, I would be very wary of going for the aura removal from an SP Navi, given what has transpired in the past 2 rounds.
Yeah, it would definitely actually be the safest play to just go for the Electros Electragon here, but not third person's going for it, just gambling on the Soup not having the anti-Navi this turn. If Soup does have the anti-Navi this turn, and then another area grab, that could actually be the game right here. Because I'm not sure if, well, not third person would still have that holy panel. They might be able to just barely survive this turn, but it would be pretty rough.
When you go for Erase Cross out of this configuration, this is like an admission that Soup doesn't have those area grabs. It looks like the anti-Navi is going to prevent the Life Aura from breaking. So,
yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, this is just a Soup has to lay out these charge shots and kind of, well, drain out not third person's HP.
Yeah, as it turns out, yeah, not third person. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but it definitely would have been better to not risk using one of the SP Navis there. Oh, and the problem is, yeah, they haven't gotten their bug fix either, so cust bugs now starting to set in. And
I think in this configuration, the Holy Electragon doesn't remove the Holy Aura, right?
yeah, the dragons do damage before changing the panel type, because otherwise Aqua Dragon would actually just be a instant freeze if it made the ice panel a frame before doing damage. So
yeah, it would be like the Ezra chip in what is it? Star Force DX.
Yeah, that Ezra. It's weird. All the other Lunar Knights crossover chips are like pretty bad, and then Ezra's insane.
I think the Solar Gun at least pierces in those.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's Soup versus not third person. Soup again, top cut, top of Group B, if I'm not mistaken, and manages to defeat not third person of Group A.
Yeah, not third person did take that first round, so it was looking pretty good for them. But unfortunately for not third person, those second and third rounds mostly went in Soup's favor, so that was pretty rough. Definitely having their Soup got some great value out of anti-Navi in those last two rounds, especially.
Yeah, I think it's really smart that he tags it so that he games the shuffling system, right? So that they show up early. And the earlier you get those anti-Navis, the more value you get out of them, because late game you get an anti-Navi, maybe they're already expended. They've already expended their Navi chips, and you can really like choose when to use it. The earlier you get it. So
yeah, I definitely like having anti-Navi with Sanctuary for sure. Because unless they're like one of these get-on spammers, like even now, like Element Man is still one of the main chips that's used to deal with Sanctuary. So even just being able to deny their Element Man with anti-Navi to keep your Sanctuary is nice. Let alone denying a SP Navi to keep your Life Aura.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, with that, are we ready to go into setups for the fourth match?
Yes.
You betcha.
Okay, it's going to be Anime K-Man versus Diago. It's going to be Group A versus Group B BDT.
for the setups, Anime Caveman is running the Attack 5 variant of a BDT build, and Thiago is running a Hub Batch, double Giga version of the. What is this? What is this?
It's salad.
Oops.
Sorry.
What is this?
It's the Chaw idiot sandwich Dustman art.
I'm sorry. Anyways, it looks like Anime Caveman is running the Attack 5 variant, which allows him to do some funny things with the BDT. He doesn't. So one of the values of the Hub Giga is that you get to use the Attack 5 beast charges and among other things in case the BDT strategy doesn't go as planned. And that's when you start with the Cust 8 and Attack 5, you're basically getting those values. The trade-off is if you're running Hub Batch, you do also have assurance against get-on plays. You do have the ability to go for get-on yourself, which is what Thiago is doing with the 2 get-ons here. And those get-ons, it looks like it'll really act as defense against the Groundman SP in Anime Caveman's folder. I'm not sure which one is really the better way to play. The Hub Batch, of course, gives you extra room in case those bug fix does not turn up early, and gives you an extra cushion. But the Attack 5 variation will let you just play and be aggressive even without the Bug Death Thunder in play.
Yeah, definitely. In general, I do think Hub BDT should beat just BDT on its own. A big part of that is, of course, that Hub gives you that shield, which especially now on Tango, shield would be very good value to just be able to block these BDTs. Of course, Anime Caveman does have that uninstall. I did lose to it, so I can't really talk, although, as I said earlier in the first round, I was kind of scammed. I'm really not a big fan of Thiago not having a slow gauge in this folder. I think that will give a big advantage to my Sax. He'll have full control over when he wants to use that slow gauge. He can wait until he's got his BDT set up to use that slow gauge, whereas Thiago will basically just be he can't control that at all. He'll just be, it's entirely up to Anime Caveman when he has his BDT set up and wants to use that slow gauge, or even if he, instead of BDT, if he just gets a +2 Tengu lock or something.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out. I think we're ready to go into the match.
Okay, let's get into
yep.
it. Okay, we are in.
And speaking of the 2 slow gauges, that's a little bit of a cursed opening hand for Anime Caveman, but it looks like he's already just going to use one of them. It kind of does make sense. It does benefit him more early on, since he starts off with that those max buster stats. Meanwhile, Thiago needs to get to his Hub Batch first.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if either player really runs cursor chips, because we saw so much that the Reg Magnum in pretty much both sides of the pools. But
they both should have a machine gun, because of course, now you won't actually see it here in this matchup when they both have BDT, but of course, one of the most common Falzer counterplays to BDT after is actually ground cross, because of course you can ground cross at the right time, and when you go underground, you're off the field, and it doesn't matter even if they're host or client without Bingus, those BDTs will just travel off the back of the field. So BDT setups should always have some sort of cursor chip to deal with ground cross,
but not for the dust crosses, I guess. It looks like Anime Caveman already has the BDT in hand, and he's going to go for it right away with the slow gauge. If Diago doesn't have any sort of out to this, it's just going to be one-sided a beatdown.
Yeah, I think a lot of newer player. Just Life Aura. I'm kind of surprised Thiago didn't also already have BDT, because a lot of people, newer players, don't know about this probably. But I mean, Player Zero's not the only player known for sometimes having some crazy luck. Back when he played Gregor, Thiago would always get like these super early Gundel forces. Like Thiago luck is also definitely a thing. Does get his Life Aura clipped. Oh, okay, he has the Invis.
Thiago playing very defensively. Doesn't have anything, but he manages to basically turn a one-sided situation into a no damage turn with the area grabs to help manage and zone those thunderballs.
Yeah, these BDT mirrors are interesting. It was always pretty interesting playing like BDT mirrors against like Aqua and some other BDT players back in the VBA Link days. Oh, and yeah, we do see now Thiago with his own BDT. Is he gonna immediately get hit by this one?
Does not look like it.
No, but
it wastes the defense.
Yeah, he
One of the
wasn't
nice
able
things you can do
to.
is, if you time that wind rack, you can basically guarantee because of the way people step around when the BDT is on the field, you can kind of guarantee that don't land into the wind rack range. But he whiffs the wind rack.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Even though BDT was a lot more common back in these VBA Link days, Thiago thankfully didn't actually use BDT back then. He was actually a regular player, so even though he's a very experienced veteran player, I'm not sure how much experience he actually has playing in BDT mirrors like this. Whereas Anime Caveman...
That's not true. Thiago did play BDT during the VBA Link days too. In fact, he said he enjoyed BDT mirrors after he became a BDT player.
Oh, you think he didn't enjoy them?
No, he did. Originally, he hated BDT, but then he tried to play it himself, and then he started appreciating it, and so he also liked to play around it more, apparently.
I must have banished that. No, I do remember Thiago using BDT, actually. I do remember that now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Anime Caveman has pretty much exclusively used BDT since he started playing at like Evo and stuff, so...
Yeah, Anime Caveman was grinding bug frags out on Legacy Collection and playing online like that.
Yeah, thankfully grinding bug frags isn't too bad in 6 after. There's some pretty fast methods we found for it.
Anime Caveman being very disciplined with his uninstall. He's not gonna... Oh, maybe he will just use it now. But I was gonna say... He's probably going to save it until the hub patch comes out, right? And we've seen that already. I don't think we've seen it.
No, yeah, because that shield from hub patch should give Thiago a huge advantage after. The problem is, it seems like Thiago doesn't have anything to get his area back. He doesn't have his judgment. Let me check his folder again. Yeah, he does have a grab banish M, so that's pretty unfortunate for him that he didn't get it.
Gets the judgment. Will he get the bubble soar out in time? Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
But so Thiago, this is tough because if Anime Caveman already uninstalled him, so you would want to stay in Baseman here and use hub and get that shield, but not when you're bubbled with a BDT looming right above you.
He
Oh,
must
yeah,
anticipate
since-
Tomahawk play.
Yeah, I see. Since Diego has BDT, he can't use ground cross. That's rough.
Yeah, we might also see him consider Tengu to finally get rid of Anime Caveman's life aura, which we do see here.
Ooh. Loses the ground beast.
And a
But
trap.
manages to land. Yeah.
Both players should, yep.
This is a very rough situation for Thea.
Oh, no defense. He wouldn't have still been in the chip lockout by then, I don't think. So he must just not have had any defense. Oh, well.
And Anime Caveman takes round 1.
Yeah, that was very well played by Anime Caveman. I'm not really too sure what Thiago was going for there at the end, but...
Well, yeah.
Did Diego never draw Bug Fix?
No, but he did draw the HUD badge, I believe, if I'm not hallucinating.
So maybe they had their custom ticking down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The thing is, Anime Caveman, he very rarely makes, he very rarely takes risks with his selections. So, if he's not going to get forced to make a mistake, I think it's a pretty hard match for Thiago, especially with all these everything to juggle in his folder.
Choosing to get rid of the rocks instead of trying to decross dust is kind of interesting.
I think it's also definitely the fact that I wonder if he's going to use the slow gauge here. Nope, yeah, just going into the next turn makes sense.
Well, he wanted to mash that out, I think, but Thiago wouldn't let him. It's kind of a miracle that you got to mash out the bug fix after Pulse Bus. It was very risky.
I'm not sure, because it would be kind of risky to use the slow gauge there already when Thiago was already in dust and you were just in base man. But of course, he does still have his own full cust here. But like, if Thiago were to already have BDT on this turn, then it would definitely be better for Anime Caveman that he didn't get the slow gauge off. Nope, just both players going with more defense. Oh. I think Thiago has Warp Step, right?
Yep. We see the BDT on Anime Caveman's side.
Yeah, the Warp Step's actually pretty interesting in a matchup like this. You can use BDT, like you can't really trap them as well if you have Warp Step, but it's also harder for them to trap you if you have Warp Step. So it's kind of a interesting dynamic there, but obviously Thiago's gonna want to pop this bug fix soon because I think he also has Cust Bug.
Yeah, and it should be worse than Anime Caveman's because no, I'm sorry. I think it's only Cust Bug 3. But
yeah, only his Cust 2 is bugged. His Giga Folder 1 isn't. But of course, you know, you have Cust Bug with only Cust 7, so I guess he would tick down a little bit faster because of that. And I think we do see the early hub from Thiago. And we see here Anime Caveman already has that uninstall in hand, although I'm not sure if he's gonna go for that right away.
he can go for a decross play here. Not sure if he can rack up any damage out of Tengu, but
Why did Thiago go into Tomahawk so early?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he definitely in a BDT mirror like this, Tomahawk becomes very important after. So yeah, you definitely want to save your Tomahawk. So I'm not too sure. Because yeah, these BDT mirrors is just all about it is obviously still some luck. Like if someone has like BDT like top deck on the second turn and someone has it buried at the bottom of their folder, but it's all about resource management. And that is something that Anime Caveman is very good at. He's very good at managing like all of his resources.
Yeah, this is a very rough situation for Thiago to turn around. I don't because of his folder. You know, has very can round out and decross a lot of options, but it's not very aggressive. His primary source of damage is still the BDT and the HUD batch. So if they're not in play, he's just kind of stuck playing defensively until he gets better chips.
Yeah. Oh, and we do see him both players going for ground here.
Gets the freeze. That's a free confirm on the BDT, I'm pretty sure.
This is really rough. Thiago hasn't drawn bug fix, and Anime Caveman got BDT turn 3, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, that was a good adjustment by Anime Caveman. I think he definitely mistimed that Element Man and wanted to get the freeze there, but then instead just at least going for the Elec instead and breaking this back column was actually still getting a lot of value out of it, although he won't be able to get the ground man now. But gonna trap the Thiago here, which is pretty rough.
Yeah, I don't know about beasting out in this situation, because it does make landing the bubble star a bit iffier.
Thiago isn't necessarily trapped because he has warp step. However, the problem is that bubble.
Yeah, but the problem is he'll break that that panel, because ground man to force, or ground cross to force the BDTs off the field only works if you use the charge shot from the back column, so he won't be able to do that.
Ooh.
Although wait, no, he did use a hub, so he's fine actually. Yeah, he's still got the Omni shoes.
Oh. That's a 390 damage. That's almost 400 damage from one mega chip.
Oh wow, that was that BDT movement there.
Yeah, and I guess what turn is this? Yeah, if Thiago never got his bug fix, his cost must be pretty low. I mean, Thiago does usually sometimes get some pretty good luck with his draws, but definitely not in this match.
We saw Thiago use his full G code set, ground mana speed, the Heat Dragon. Again, that's pretty much his entire folder for offense. Now he's gonna have the BDT here, but with the Anime Caveman stacking on defense this turn, we're not sure if he can really make a comeback here.
Their HP is pretty similar, but I think Thiago already used both of his recovs, whereas let's see, yeah, Anime Caveman does have recovs, and I don't think he's used them yet, and well, that's already it.
That's it? Wow.
This tournament has been pretty interesting, including in pools. For example, I learned yesterday, or just recently, that and my Sax won against Anime Caveman in group. Wait, no, not third person. Wait, who was it? Who was I thinking about? Maybe LDR. Someone won against. No, wait. Anime Caveman is in Group A. Sorry. Yeah, I think Anime Sax won against Anime Caveman in groups 2-0 because Anime Caveman never drew his BDT in either round.
Yeah.
And it seems like the cheating has a limit this tournament because player zero also didn't make it. Like we're seeing a lot of arguably really unfortunate sequences and people not drawing their bug fixes.
Yeah, I mean, we just definitely saw that from Thiago in that last game. We also saw it in the very first match of this top cut, the first round of and my sacks against Shaw as well, not getting his bug fix until the very end.
Yeah, so I guess that's why this tournament has been really unpredictable. Of course, all of these players in top cut are really good, but oof, these matchups, oof, ow.
Yeah, and especially you saw like we saw so many players reg the Magnum, right? And this would be a pretty hard thing to go up against for certain Falzer builds. But so it really is a matchup thing. Like I'm not saying Anime K-Man would have lost if he was playing like maybe a Soup or I don't remember the other person.
Well, we're gonna see that in the next round, and yeah, it is kind of with BDT. You usually do see like the dust dig and the first barrier like Thiago had, so that will be interesting to see. Definitely, I think we will see Anime Caveman versus Soup, but
I mean,
unfortunately, I think that's gonna be.
You could just draw a barrier 200 or Invis or a Life Aura turn 1 if you want a Dust Dig, right? So like it's not like the Magnum is an end all. Sorry about that.
Yeah, but they could also camp the Magnum and TFC the Magnum on your defense for it to really be safe. You would need to get like a Invis and a barrier.
Yeah, but if you just want a Dust Dig, sitting on your defense is fine anyways, right? That means you just go to the next turn without them using chips.
That is true, except then you'll still probably be losing a lot of damage. You know, Dust Cross is actually a decent offensive cross, but unless you can really trap them, it still loses on trades to, like, say, an Erase Cross. But
I mean, if the Erase Cross, the thing is that the Erase Cross stays in place. So like you can always get the hit in if you already got hit, right? So you're still trading 100 for like how much is the Erase Cross? Like 140?
30, I think.
130. Okay.
It's 140. It's the same as Elec.
Yeah, so
I think
that's only 40 less damage.
Are both 130.
Yeah, so I don't think that's too bad, especially against something like Soup that doesn't have shoes. But with that,
I guess the one last thing I want to say is I would say it's interesting that we're seeing all these regged Magnums because of course it can lose to the defense TFC. I'm surprised. I mean, we're still seeing some machine guns as well. I mean, Soup has both. He does also have a machine gun 3B, so there's that a real-time cursor threat as well.
I think the thing that's really nasty about the Magnum reg is if you see that they don't have shoes or they're playing Falzer, they're probably not going to start with a turn 1 Beast Out or turn 1 Tenku unless they're player 0. So
yeah, he loves going for that turn 1 Tengu.
So getting that center Magnum means now you're just lining up Gregar charge shots for free, and that can rack up to be like 400, 500 damage turn 1.
Yeah, especially with the slow gauges. I think we're not seeing every Gregar running slow gauge, but it is a massive part of their arsenal.
Yeah, this has been a very weird tournament. We have people running builds that you would think wants slow gauge. We had Mino Rico running BDT with no slow gauges. We have Thiago running BDT with no slow gauges. We have some really chunky Gregars with no slow gauges. But there wasn't a single player playing fast gauge this time, so they had kind of got away with it. Very, very, very interesting seeing what everyone decided.
I was actually thinking of doing a weird fast gauge folder, and I probably should have, but I instead at the last minute decided to switch to that stupid folder pack T code. But I think that's are we gonna do like go into a break or
I believe that's up to the other casters, and I'm not sure if Nugget is swapping out now.
I think I am.
Oh, okay, you are? Yeah. Okay, in that
Adios.
case, adios.
Yeah, adios from me as well.
Bye! Oh, thank God they're going. Okay, let me fix this up. Who did that soundboard? Who was that? Okay, so we just saw the winner's first round play out. That means the bracket now looks like this. How are casters doing? We should have Eurasia M and Solex Cross coming in now. Casters? Yes, we're good to talk. I'm asking you to talk.
Asking me? 3, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, test.
Okay, looks
Hello?
like we can hear you.
Okay, very good. Jackie and Mega Man, execute.
Yeah, we're jacked in to the winner's bracket. This should be the semifinal, so it's going to be Cha versus LDR, and it's going to be Soup versus Anime Caveman coming up next.
Nice.
Anything our casters want to say before we get into the setups?
No, let's do it. I want to see setups.
Yes,
All
let's
right.
get into it.
Okay, so this is going to be Cha versus LDR 100.
Wow.
Great car,
That match
great
earlier.
car, great car, great car, great car, great car. Oh wait, I mean, Great Car is like the worst version of the two between Falzar and Great Car, and I'm really surprised to see Great Car's in top cut, but here we are. Yeah.
It's especially bad if you're allergic to dogs because of all this bread.
Yeah. Yeah, feathers are so much more hyperallergenic, right? That's right. I agree.
All right, but going over this, Cha was in the first match, which was pretty like a pretty intense opener, and LDR versus Salad was really intense too. So, so having these two juggernauts going out already in winners, it's gonna be quite a doozy. Like quick overview, as we saw with Cha's previous match, we're gonna be seeing some Summon Black, some Magnums, good old reliable area grab, and that Navicus is all good to go. Like, remember, if you don't have shoes with Gregor, you're gonna be in a tough spot, as Gregor doesn't have any natural way to have shoes. Falser has 2 ways to get shoes. Gregor has no way to get shoes, so Cha bringing that is going to be very helpful. LDR might have a tougher time for not having shoes, but considering how far LDR has gotten, probably won't be a major hindrance. But with Cha having a lot of panel destruction and hole creating, might be a little difficult to handle. But what do you think, Saul?
Honestly, I couldn't have covered it better myself, man. I think you're right on cue. And the only other thing that we have left to do is hop into the match. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. Remember to wait about 15 seconds. Oh no! Let's try it again. Sorry.
Jack-in failed.
Yeah, I missed the plug, sorry. Okay, let's try that again. Wait, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're in.
All right, so this is actually something I did want to talk about a little bit, and it's Cust 5 Greyguard builds. Now, I've been actually experimenting myself with Cust 5 Greyguard builds and theory crafting with that a lot. Now, it might seem bad at first glance, right? But we get to fit in so much more stats into our Navi Cust if we operate with only the Cust 5. Now, what does that mean? That means our folder has to be less soupy. Our folder has to be much more streamlined, and the chips in there have to be way more beast chargeable friendly, right? So like with this hand, we might have started very early without having a way to make holes, but Cha does have access to making holes through that bugged air shoe, so we can wait until we get one. There's a cracked panel right there that will allow us to set up this Summon Black right away. But in case that wasn't an option, we could have also went for a beast charge, right? By going into beast out and beast charging it away. So there's a plethora of options that our chips have, and that's kind of how the builds have to work if you're at Cust 5. You can't do too many fancy things otherwise. But great opening hand here. Got that excellent value out of Summon Black, get rid of that barrier 200. And now we have our own barrier 200. We can threaten some damage with our charge shots here. Oh, okay, there goes the barrier 200. Quick work, some erase cross. And now we're back into the next turn.
Wow, that stinks. That barrier 200 hit like the lingering hitbox of those eyes. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, one interesting thing about erase cross charge shots is that instead of trying to line up with your opponent and play the footsie game, you kind of want to let it go as soon as you're in the same row, because the reaction speed or the timing for the charge shot is actually kind of difficult to dodge. So it's much easier to get in the same row, let it rip, and try to get value out of it that way. But of course, obviously, mixing up your timing is always going to be pretty helpful.
Indeed. Get in.
Okay, there goes Get in. That's a bad spot to be in for Tengu. Okay, I like this.
Oh!
Excellent thought process. Waiting for the chip charges to come through to get the punish before going for a Tengu there to get the D-cross. Nice. Okay, we are able to squeeze out a good amount of damage.
They were still blinking. Yeah, unfortunate. Still blinking.
Is that my boy? Is that the guy right there? Is that my man base? There is no air shoes on the other side. They won't have to deal with it if you drop it now. You know what I'm saying? That's 420. It sticks.
Wait, but doesn't base move forward if you have less area? Or is it always in that space? No, it only hits the 3x3 grid on the opponent's side of the field here. So they are in the perfect position for that. And of course, base will also appear over holes. The only thing they have to really worry about in this situation is if their opponent has defense. Yeah, dropping it in immediately like that could be risky. Okay, there goes base. It does stick. That's going to be 480 on the table. Drop the base. Nice. All 8 hits too. And, caught you running, boy. Oh, yeah. Take these books with you. Caught you running. Nah, fam. Does that mean that there's Kernel Force in hand? No. Yeah, there's definitely not. Whoa. That was close. That was extremely close. Actually, that ended up happening because there was no air shoes in play for LDR, so he was forced to just warp into that front row like he did just now. I'm not trapped here with you. You're trapped here with me. Is he? Yeah, trapped in that front row. I don't know. I think I could comfortably beast charge from this position. Not gonna lie to you. Although even with heat breath, there's still 2 spots that it could miss. True, that is true. You have to step forward, but that in itself is a little scary too, right? That is true. That is over 200 damage in damage. I could have worded that a lot better. Yeah. It's okay. We're all good. We're all here. We're all enjoying some Mega Man supports. Oh, this is a great way to punish me forward. Yeah. Stick with that. Counter. Ooh, never mind. Beat. Gonna go ahead and take away a Mega Chip too. Beat. Hate that bird. As I said, stepping forward is very scary. Hold your B button. Yes, sir. Freeze.
That was a phenomenal turn from LDR. If he didn't do all of that, in that sequence with that counter hit. He would have probably lost like 400 something HP.
Yeah, that was a good counter.
Just slash alone. Yeah.
Wow, like being stuck in the front has not made things easier for Cha.
No, not even a little bit. Honestly, it's still close, right? LDR does have Kernel Force and a couple of his other chips available to him, right? I do believe there is Gundel Soul in here as well. Area grab still on deck. Yep, okay.
All right.
Just waiting it out now. There's nothing you can do.
Everyone gets Life Aura.
Oh, these magnums can be very useful to deny Kernel Force if that is coming up in the next turn, so...
I'm surprised Cha isn't taking both magnums here. They're still such low HP.
Yeah, like the match could end right here.
It is a normal gauge turn, so... yeah, I don't know. I think one should be enough to deny Kernel Force. I guess
Yeah,
what you would be really...
But they also
Yeah, I
want to
know.
just avoid charge shots, right? This seems scary.
Yeah, it is scary. I don't necessarily think it... Oh!
TFC Magnum?
Oh.
no.
TFC! What?
They didn't use the Magnum. Okay, maybe this isn't bad, but now you're still stuck on one Magnum.
Yeah, one Magnum turn might not be good. But also, as Salad
Such an
said,
interesting focus there.
like having the other Magnum could have locked off a whole row and could have avoided getting hit.
I'm not quite sure if I liked that focus just then because there was no real value out of it. It's not like you were able to remove Life Aura and then pressure with something.
Oh, okay, good. That was a really late
All right,
TFC.
that was smart.
That was a very late TFC. I got worried.
I think
you
it would
have
have
to
been
take this
better
Magnum.
to do the vertical Magnum in the back and force LGR forward. But they have another Magnum here, so it might work out anyways.
I'm a little skeptical of doing that because I don't want jump scared
Jump scare.
Kernel Force, but I think it could still work out if you do it the way that Salad suggests too.
Ah! You gotta watch the
Good
footsteps.
awareness from LDR. He's gonna get the dodge there. Oh! Wait. Did he take damage when he charged through that? I think he did.
No, you don't. You're invincible. It's
Oh,
just
no,
you
no,
return
okay.
variant.
It must have been the... it must have been the
startup
HP bug.
button, right?
That scared me for a minute. I was like, oh. Hold on.
Wow, nothing to break Aura. That's actually kind of tough.
I
I agree with keeping this hand only because Kernel Force is scary. Oh, there it is. Okay, nowhere to hide now. Ooh. What's he gonna do now? Do you keep that? Wow. Wow, child, you're a madman.
That
You
Aura,
actually kept this?
that Aura must be doing.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. There you go.
No TFC? Judgment.
Okay, there we go.
Good
Okay,
hold.
smart. That could have been game if they TFC'd on that.
Yeah, that.
Oh, good. Oh, LDR pressuring forward
All
with
that
the P shots.
Still.
I would take the dragon here. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
I agree. 1000% I agree.
Wow.
I don't know if
that's
I like double invis at the top though. I think that's a little too heavy-handed on defense into this next turn.
I think that's fine, but they could actually just go Gregor Beast out and just shoot.
True, and Beast Charge in this situation is not bad.
No, they don't
either
need a
because
Beast Charge. Just use the Vulcan.
just
He's
shoot.
trapped.
Yeah,
Oh, true.
Like, it would go through the
Hold your
anti-damage
B
as well.
button, forehead. Yeah, what? Yeah, the game's over right now, actually. The game's literally over right now. But I guess that's fine.
Oh, it's not over
Seriously?
yet.
Oh. Good defense.
Looks like it's gonna be
You just have to
a
make
Beast overturn next. Oh, okay. Nice.
That was bad. Well,
That was really stressful. Did LDR
yeah.
pull their bug fix in that game?
I don't know. To be fair, Chalk
No.
could have finished him off with the machine gun, right? I think beasting out was the right call.
Yeah, because using Beast Charge would have just left you vulnerable. Just using a Vulcan in a trapped island.
Oh, LDR confirms in YouTube chat. He says, "I've used 2 wind racks." So he actually just used both his resources. No.
Aura lasts a long time if you don't break it. Like, I forget the number, but it's a lot of turns.
Oh, okay. You just took that.
All right.
Okay.
Everyone barrier.
Nice. Gets the break real early. Now we can punish the barrier, quickly remove it with the summon black, throw up a bug fix, and now we can get some charges going. Very nice, very nice.
That's bug fix turn 1 of Cuss 5 both games.
5. I was gonna say
It's possible. You see, honestly, that's what makes it Cuss 5 even better, is because you can just put bug fix at the top of your folder forehead and draw a turn 1 forehead.
I mean, but you don't really need bug fix if you don't have custom bugs,
No.
to be honest. You don't really need it early.
Yeah.
so. For the record, I got bug fix turn 8 with custom 6 when I was playing. You know, I think I just had that bad luck. Seeing bug fix turn 1 custom 5 makes me very sad.
Hey man, PZ teaches us one thing, and it's how to draw a bug fix, buddy.
Darn you, PZ.
Very good sequence from Cha to, let's see if they guarantee the decross here. Oh, okay, the Invis is gonna stall
I guess
the
not.
center. The center panel here is nice for full machine gun damage. It's not a lot. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Oh wait, no, it's not honest work. Never mind, it's Gedon. Never mind, I changed my mind.
Just a little too early.
Ooh.
Awesome counter.
Ooh.
I don't even know what LDR was using there.
Oh, I definitely love holding up summon black on the incoming, because now we can
actually
just
not
punish any TFCs while we hold our B button. Yo, holding B is such a good strat. Like, I feel like people don't do it enough with Greygard.
Do what with Gregor?
Holding B.
Really now?
Dude, I really don't think people do it enough. Like, in turns like these, they don't hold B enough.
Oh,
There you
LDR
go.
said that wind rack counter hit their erase tail. That's rough, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Beast charges, you have to beast charge to summon black.
Would you kindly decross?
Ooh.
Oh!
Fiber. Ooh, the fiber.
That was 400
Ooh.
damage.
Ooh.
And this is
Need some more of that.
This is 480.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, this is a slobber knocker for sure. 176 HP already. This is looking pretty slim.
So that was 900 damage in one turn because of grass power.
That was that was insanity. The fire burner and some more fire on grass, man. Nah, it doesn't look good. Actually, the fire burner was on grass too.
Yeah,
that's
it was
pretty
it was
good.
Powered up, it was powered up by the heat class.
Plus.
So that was 400.
Ooh. Oh, he missed the wind wreck. Last man, okay, he can get some more damage. These panels are saving Cha's life. No undershirt, by the way. Keep that in mind, so it's not gonna matter much. You can't step forward. Cannot step forward. You have to live here. Nice. Just
Oh
in case
gosh.
time ran out. I like that. I like that.
See, the one problem not having shoes.
Cha has no recubs either, so it's literally just this 1 HP. No roll in sight. It's so 900 in one go. Nah, I think we're going to the next game. Oh, I don't know.
1 HP in a dream.
Okay.
No TFC? Oof.
Oh!
Taya!
That's the power of the sun.
That was so meaty. Caught him on the wake up too.
You know,
Nice,
Gundale
nice.
soul jump scare.
It was actually really smart too, because the charge tackle, although invincible during the dash, as we said earlier, it's not when he comes back. So there's nothing you can really do about that. That's so funny. You see, this is insane, right? What was that, like 13 minutes? 2 games, 13 minutes? This is great art, baby. All we want is heat and tough talk, bro. That's all we want.
Josue says invincible. Yes, charge cross's charge shot is completely invincible during the duration, but not during the startup and not when you return. It's pretty useful for getting rid of stuff like Guardian, since you're completely invulnerable.
Exactly. Well said, good friend. Well said. The iframes on that charge tackle are quite impervious indeed. Honestly, I'm glad they made the flashing animation on that red instead of green, although it should technically be green, right?
Oh yeah, just no problem. We have a lot of resources at the LGP, and a bunch of people ready to answer any questions. No,
Yo, hold on, don't listen to that person talking about I'm new to it. That's Josue.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
It's older than me. I've only won 2 blood moons, no big deal. No. I'm not trying to hear this, man.
Nah.
Don't take the bait.
No, Josue doesn't get to flex like that because they've shaken out of every blood moon afterwards. Hold that.
Saying, bro. Hold that L, bro.
That's why I'm treating Josue like a new player.
True. That's crazy. Get him. Yo, he's new.
Yo, all that area.
Going ahead, taking away another mega chip from the opponent here. I don't think this ants damage is gonna save you very much. Not in this situation. No Colonel Force, right? Oh, that's a good judge, man. Oh, no, that's not a good judge, man. There's a hole there.
Oh, no!
There's a hole. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh no! It's incoming!
Oh, that's really unfortunate. The holes worked against him there. And then the barriers are different codes.
We did see a wind rack. What are the chances the second one is in hand right now?
Oh, this is not good.
What are the odds? I think honestly, I mash out the barrier first because we can probably react to Windwrack and step forward on that's what I would have done. Let's see what happens.
I mean, they need an area grab anyways. They're gonna deny the first hit there. But is there the rack? No, there's no rack.
Let's get Windwrack. Oh yeah, you can't avoid that. That's it. That's GG's. Yep. Hold B. Damage.
It's not over yet. Oh, the bug fix is gone.
That was the bug fix. Wow. You could have chip charged that last Invis there. Not a big deal. I think he's definitely still in the lead here. I mean, it's Colonel Force. It does what Colonel Force does.
209 and a dream. So it's not over yet. We gotta have hope.
I don't know about the beast out here. Maybe it's just to get the beast over faster.
But is the game gonna last long enough for that though?
It could. I mean, we do have a barrier 200. It is a normal gauge turn. Oh. So you have to land yours. Yeah, yikes. Well, this isn't too bad. You can hold B. Hold B.
Oh! Wow, you dodged the second one. The first one went through, but yeah, that's impressive.
Wow, 2 dodges?
No, the first one hit the aura.
No,
yeah, the first one hit his aura. I mean, his barrier, not aura.
Hold up, is this... No, go slash. No, believe. Go slash. No, you have to go slash. I think that's actually correct because you got to get those X-centered beast charges for max value. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm locking in.
Yeah, but
I'm going straight slash beast.
They can still block it with invisible or something.
I mean, if they have it, they have it. Like, what else are we gonna do? I got 184, bro. Okay. 1. Okay.
I would use the invis here. Oh, yeah. Oof.
Oh, okay. No, you know what? This is not bad.
Yeah.
No undershirt!
They had to just use that invis. If they used that invis earlier before the machine gun hit, then the elevator wouldn't have done damage. That's rough.
I sat here saying, "Oh, it's fine. He can take the element, man. It's okay. He can handle it." You know, clearly.
See, Soul is sophisticated. He assumes everyone's wearing their shirts.
You see, this is the problem with Chaw's build for me, man. Like, you have base, but you could have had the shirt too. Like, what happened?
So that hurts. No shirt, no shoes, man. No service.
No service. Tell him again, Eurasia. Tell him again, bro.
That hurt. Like, that hurts. Like, just taking that hit is just painful.
But don't worry, fans at home. Chaw is not quite out of the race yet. He will be going to the try harder bracket. So we will be seeing him much later on. But for now, LDR raises upwards into the ranks, going further into the trenches of winners bracket.
Okay, let's get into setups for the next semifinals match. It's going to be Soup versus Anime Caveman.
Anime Caveman. Okay.
Okay, we're in setups.
Yo, Anime Caveman Soup. That's my favorite lunch. But instead of lunch,
it's like alphabet soup or something.
It's alphabet soup, but it's more unga bunga.
So it's hearty.
So think of it like Fruity Pebbles and soup.
Actually, no, I didn't like it.
You're right. All right. I'm sorry. That's a horrible thought. I'm so sorry. But instead of focusing on bad soup, let me check out these builds. Both players have already fought already, so there isn't too much more to say. Although this is the only Ulcer match in the semifinals. So
sure is.
Quick view, Anime Caveman is running Bacon Lettuce Thunder, so better get ready for that. And Soup is a Gregor player, but no shoes, so hopefully there isn't too much panel destruction from Anime Caveman. So
I will showcase that the Navicus are quite similar. Anime Caveman opted for 100 less HP with their build to fit in that Speed Max. Speed Max being a very valuable piece if you're trying to abuse the Buster Bug in your builds. Buster Bug is really nice for Bug Death Thunder because it allows you to shoot off any anti-damages that your opponent has set up in order for them to be frame trapped due to the animation of the anti-damage, and of course that allows BDT to loom ever more present into your field. So very interesting here based on the Navicus alone, but we've seen these players in nauseum, as you had said, Eurasia. I think we should just hop into this match and see how it shakes out.
Before that though, a quick reminder, Soul brought up the Buster Bug. I'm giving everyone a reminder of what exactly Buster Bug is. Buster Bug is a chance to fire a charge shot from your Buster instead of a regular P shot, which deals the full charge shot. So getting a 50 damage shot is pretty dangerous because that adds up. So just wanted to give a quick refresher for those not familiar with the Buster Bug.
Okay, now can you tell me what Mega Man Bound 6 is?
It is
Sal, sweet summer child.
Oh man, that sounds really good. I better go on let's see, what is our Discord link? I better go on n1gv.discord.net, or is it I think it's the other way around. You know what, I give up on this bit. Okay, let's go. Okay, we are in.
Yo, Battle Network 5 battle theme? Let's do this.
You know, right away, I want to just look at the hand comparison from Cust 5 to Cust 8, right? The 3 more chips is just, it feels so much more plentiful. We can have a reg and still have like 7 chips to go through and make combos with, and not really have to worry about what our reg is. I think Cust 7 and Cust 8 are best when you have a reg chip, because it allows you just to always guarantee this one chip and then play however you need to play. Most Greyguard players tend to use Windrak as that reg chip, so they always have on-command wind for when aura or something like that shows up. But Magnum has been a tech that people have been regging a little bit more recently, just to combat against the dust stick prevalent strategies that have been circulating the meta for a little bit. Now, the interesting thing is, if your opponent doesn't have shoes, or if they don't have Falzar version, this Magnum can be incredibly devious in the early round because it allows us to crack panels in a vertical-like pattern, forcing our opponent into either the top or bottom row, which means our charge shots can start doing some serious damage. Like right now, we could purposely miss and hit that middle row, or take the 130. I think taking the 130 here is great because now they're trapped behind that conveyor belt, which means we're still going to be able to get our damage here anyway. Excellent full cust. Wow. Bringing full cust and not dust. Was that an accident just now?
I will say it's kind of unfortunate getting both of your grab banishes so early. That's just clogging up your hand, unfortunately. And both win racks.
I beast charge it. I'm not gonna lie. I no longer look at chips as clogging. If I have two of them, one's getting used. And it's either a beast charge or I'm taking a wind rack. I'll keep the other one in hand. That's not a problem to me. This
right.
grab banish says 200 damage on it, piercing, breaking traps. That's what it says to me.
You're right. You see, Soul reminds us that every chip needs to have a use, and you have to be ready to use it in more than one way. That was very profound of you, Saul. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
My grandpa has no pathetic chips. That's funny, Ken. Oh, okay.
Good beast out here because now we can go for charges. Oh yeah, especially since you can just get over the holes now.
Ooh,
Dodge the
that
wind
missed.
rack, Necron.
Yeah, that was scary.
That was very scary. I actually kind of sat back in my chair.
Oh, not able to get the second banish out. That could be scary because that's a suit to use both of their only area return chips.
Okay, I think this hand is pretty solid. Bringing Total Man doesn't seem too bad to me, but at least okay, maybe not because you want to save him for Tengu. But I think bringing here is not too terrible because I foresee either a cross change or defense being thrown up to avoid the machine guns. Could be a cheeky way to sneak in 290 damage. Element could also be decent here. I definitely would bring one of the two wind racks, especially since we've already seen barrier 200. Throwing up defense is interesting. I don't think you're in the frontmost row, so you're not like really scared of Element Man in this position. I think I would run if anything, I would take the anti-Navi first, right? To punish like eating Race Man and try to get value out of it. I don't know if I really love Invis first here.
Well, there's nothing really to decross aside from Element Man, right?
Not really. First of all, your opponent's already in normal body, right? They have Falzar in place, so you don't really know what they're going into, which is basically nothing here. Okay. That's a pretty decent turn. Did exactly what he needed it to. I would be holding B. You see, Salad, I told you, they don't hold their B button for some reason. I don't know why, bro. They don't press the
I'm
button.
really surprised they didn't just use the anti-navy. That's weird.
I don't know. Yeah, that was interesting too. I'm not gonna lie, but
hold on. Anime Caveman just landed a raw ass Muramasa, so that turn was looking quite bad for him. But wait, are we allowed to say the A word on stream? Oh my.
We are now.
Okay, well.
You're the boss, so I don't know. If the boss does it, that means I can do it too.
Let's say it. Salad is indeed the best influence.
So true.
Famous last words.
Famous last words. Oh man. Is the A word not Aqua Spiral? It was Aqua Spiral. Me too. That's why we don't say it. It's cursed.
Finally got that bug fix. About as much time as it takes for me to get it.
This is a massive waste of beast out turns, and this is kind of what I don't like. I feel like if you're in beast out, you need to be using beast out. Beast charges, because that's so much damage in a whole turn, and now it's gone, right? I don't know.
Oh yeah. See, Soup's got me. Anime Caveman landed a raw Aqua Spiral Muramasa. That's the A word, right?
Aqua Spiral Muramasa?
So true. Aqua Spiral. I mean, they both have the same range, right? Right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I hate all of you for pointing that out.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, now I do like the idea of going slash because you're pretty pressured against Tengu and you want something to keep them at bay. Bringing this wide blade could be good for that reason too. In fact, maybe bringing these B chips might be good because we don't have another way to get back this area. Area grab could be decent here, but we're not moving regardless. And your opponent might actually have another area grab as well. So I think this is looking pretty dire for Soup. One other thing we can see in this upcoming turn is Bug Death Thunder, which could start pushing a massive amount of damage into Soap's face in the next coming turn, because there's no way to really deny that with the area provided especially. So yeah, maybe we can eke out some damage with the B chips here. That's kind of my thought process as well. And kind of break up the hand just a little bit. Hopefully we can find something to the next turn. Because right now it's looking pretty tough.
So, what do you think is the reason for that single wide blade?
It's just because you can beam sword it with slash from any configuration. Oh, that's nice. Good decross here.
That's gonna be 400.
Nice. And they're camping that bottom row, it seems. So we can get a really cheeky. Wait, why? You knew there was a barrier though. I see. Okay.
Well, that's because they had Tengu, but they got a decross. They were gonna use the judge after Tengu left B.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that does make sense. Right? Yeah.
Wow, this is really rough. No BDT, no bug fix. So Anime Caveman has their custom screen counting down right now too.
Yeah,
this has to be a really rough hand.
This is like your hand disappearing via Thanos snap very slowly. Believe me, you do not want to be in a situation where you have custom 2. I'm glad it stops at 2.
Dust Cross can be really good here, though. I think Dust Cross can be really strong because now we can threaten breaking up some of these panels, and then we also can threaten a decross on Slash. I actually don't imagine maybe staying Slash this turn. I could imagine a change up because there's no way to get area back, and it's not like you're really pressuring with any of your charge shots from this range. Yeah, I figured as much. Probably elect because I don't think we've seen the bubble star just yet, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, elect is the best option because it also has the most range. You can just camp the back.
Yeah. Yes, that as well.
Ooh, that one's holy.
Oh, You're locking in slash again? Oh, you're greedy. This ground man SP in this folder. There's ground man SP here. You just did it. Wow, never punished. That must be nice to be Soup.
So the ground man SP was already used. So.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh no, Charlie! Don't do it. Okay.
Good defense. Good defense.
Okay, that was a little close.
It's looking favorable for Soup in terms of HP, but now that Dust is in play, I imagine it's going to swing a bit more in favor for Anime Caveman, especially if they're able to find the Bug Death Thunder. But there is a really powerful 3-chip combination in the hand and a couple of grabs too, so it could be over within the next couple of turns. I predict that this is the penultimate turn of this match. Maybe the next turn being the final turn of the match. That's my prediction. That's my prediction.
You're really throwing around big words over there, huh? I could see like the geek glasses for me.
I pushed them up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm wearing my sunglasses right now. And,
yeah, okay.
All according to K-Copy.
Calculated. It's strictly elementary, my dear Watson.
Wait a minute. I'm Watson? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, someone's got to be Watson now.
Dude, I'm cool with that. Oh, and the slow gauge?
This should give you... Yeah, I don't know about the slow gauge in this turn. That's really scary.
I mean, he has Synced, and it doesn't look like Anime Caveman has BDT still. Oh, okay.
Yeah, get rid of that right now. Nice.
Oh, that just makes Colonel Force even more powerful.
Nice. Punish the reactions? Yes. You've been going down that way so many times. I gotta punish it eventually. Okay. All right. That was the penultimate. Now this is the ultimate turn, right? We're gonna see game 2 right after this.
This is the ultimate power.
If BDT's coming, this is it. This is the BDT turn. So this has to be the maximum punish. I wouldn't even beast out, honestly. I would just, yep. Yeah, I would just lock that in. Yeah, ultimate mix-up. Oof, he's smart. He goes Elec here. Oh, he's so smart. Is that enough? Oh! Is the BDT? Yeah, this has to be it.
No!
He ran to the wrong corner, homie. I don't think he was surviving that turn anymore.
Yeah, too much area.
Okay. That was a good game one. Soup was able to keep control over that match. Oh, and shoutouts to the same music playing again in a row. Like, this happened so many times this stream. Like, we got double battle pressure back to back. I think we got BN1 theme back to back too. That's pretty cool. That doesn't happen very often.
BN5 rep all day. Proto Man. I haven't seen Proto Man getting used like that in a while.
I mean, they're very powerful chips. B code in general is just really good, and which is why we see oh, I just realized that Soup's folder spells out webs. That's pretty cool. I wonder if he did that for me. Yeah, I doubt it, but that's still really cool. But yeah, B code is just so good. It's really good. Oh, there's the heart. He did it for me. Yeah, respect, Soup, respect.
Soup knows.
Oh man, that's so good. I think turn 1 in the first round, Anime Caveman didn't go Dust, so not bringing the Magnum here is kind of a heads up play, but you could also, I was gonna say, like, he's definitely gonna regret that decision. I'm sure he regretted it in the first game too, not having that early Dust, and right now we're looking at 2 cubes. Oh, he went, he mixed us both up. He got us both, I'm sorry, kid.
Oh no.
There's one, ooh.
That's not a good situation to be in.
It's not awful, but...
Huh? What was that?
What happened?
Why did Anime Caveman go barrier 200 into Life Aura?
Yeah, I was also questioning that. I thought you were questioning something else. Yeah,
And a soup
I
has
don't know.
It's about
Oh,
sending
he
a
wants the
message.
D-Cross. He wanted to rush through to get the D-Cross, I guess?
Oh, nice, he got it, but that's really unfortunate with that decision there.
Yeah, I don't know. The loss of the 2 barriers is gonna definitely come back to bite him, especially when Colonel Force is around.
It's about sending a message. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the wrong message. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's the wrong one. I don't know. I mean, look at all these area grabs, and Slash Cross is still on deck. I don't know if I like that at all. In fact, you can. Okay, these rock cubes are already stopping the ground man, right? The best you can do with ground man if Soup camps middle is 130, and that's a direct hit. You can't even throw it to the sides and try to like pressure slash. So going slash right now with all these area grabs and anti-navi just seems really good to me. And honestly, I think I would lock that in like frame 1. I would just do it.
I mean, Soup could technically get rid of it with Blast Man, but that's kind of a waste.
Yeah, you don't really need to do that, right? I'm not too stressed out with the 2 rock cubes in the back of my field. I'm more stressed out about a Dust Cross coming into the next turn. And if they're in Dust Cross, that means they don't have Tengu, which makes me a little... That means my charge shots are definitely scarier with 1 area grab, or maybe 2.
My man here said rock cubes, well, they're clearly ice.
My bad, I meant ice cubes.
Watch you, Soul.
Yeah, listen, we all have
There it
our...
is.
Oh, okay, it was a good call.
Go Proto, man.
Yeah, can't throw away the BDT. Gotta take the 290 on the chin. Full cuts for quick measure key mash out the second one too. No, does not get the second one. Unfortunate.
Oh, what do you do? Hold on to that area grab or throw it away?
I think you throw it away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably best to let go and move on.
Honestly, an area grab here and like a beast out, and you just wait for them to drop the buster gun. And you just ruin their day. Maybe you might take damage from the BDT if they're lucky though. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, hold on. There's no barriers around here. There's no real defense. Hold on. He's really thinking about it, bro.
There's no barriers. There's no barriers. No work on.
You know what? I think I can just, I think I can do it. I don't know. I'm with you, Soup. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams, bro. Don't just do it, bro. Yeah. Punish the BDT player. Oh yeah, this game's got to be over, right? Oh, he just took it on the chin. Okay. Oh, we got the trap out of that. Oh. Wait, does he go through the ice cube? I don't think the soldiers appear on the ice cube, right?
Nope.
Nope. That's good enough. Oh, doesn't matter. He's taking that shit. It's fine. It's fine. And in fact, I think I purposely tried to.
Oh! That Muramasa!
That actually centered Soup from the stun there.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, he did. But, I mean, I'm gonna take the 640 damage. I can't say no to that.
That was so much damage in one turn.
Yes, but the response is going to be devastating. We can go for the cross cancel. We can actually go for the element on an ice. We can even throw the boomer just to be cheeky. We have infinite right now. All you have to do is cross change. Yep, throw out. Yep, yes. And we can even bring element and the anti-navi after it, just in case they try to TFC a paralysis option like Erase Man themselves or their own element man, we still win. So it's like, this is the best case scenario.
Oh boy.
And then you have
So-
Element in the back anyway. I just
From-
this is it.
From this configuration, I think the best play is to disconnect Anime Caveman's controller and then move up and
I
hold
agree.
B.
I agree. I mean,
That's not a legal move.
yes, it is. Says who? This is the TO you talking to.
Wow.
I mean, it worked for Player Zero. He played multiple people in the same tournament, and somehow their controller kept disconnecting against them.
Hey man, don't hate the player.
cannot
Easy out here
believe-
getting stocks.
Cannot Player
Okay,
Zero
okay.
has been doing
Go for
this.
grass here. Right, good play. You have to somehow outlast. Good movement, good movement. You can't actually take any of these. Oh, that's a curse. I'm sorry, that's a curse. We don't do that around here, bro. We don't do that. Aqua Spiral means you automatically lose.
Wow, that cube was actually value there.
Oh, that cube! The cube! There it is. 69 though? 69? The curse was complete, bro. There was nothing
Oh
you could do.
I'm
Gosh.
not sure if Soup knows about the BDT lockout and if they were going to take advantage of it.
I'm not
Against-
sure
for
either.
for the Element Man. If they didn't, then the Anime Caveman could have had that.
Aqua
Yeah, the curse
Spiral.
lives.
It actually
The
happened.
curse lives. Aqua Spiral? In my economy? Mm-mm.
What was... I wonder what that chip Anime Caveman charge was.
I don't think we're gonna know. Maybe it was more defense?
Yeah, if so, that's really rough. Additionally, I was actually surprised they popped the bug fix by this point because I think this is the turn. You either do or die on this turn. Maybe see one Aqua Spiral equals L, but two Aqua Spiral
Two Aqua
equals
Spirals? Ah. Win?
maybe. It's like multiplying two negatives, right? You become a positive.
So true. So true. That's really funny.
GG's,
That's
but
math for
wow, this tournament, like I said before, this tournament has been really wild, including in round robin stage. Player Zero got taken out as well, and it seems like there was some really cursed sequence in some of these matches, including in Top Cut with people not drawing their bug fix or something else going on. So wow, this tournament is really unpredictable. So with that, we are going to be moving into. Let me go into the bracket real quick. We are going to be going into the winners finals, so it's going to be LDR 100 versus Soup now. This is LDR's, again, their first time in Top Cut after 3 Blood Moons, so yeah, they're moving up here. And this is Soup's first Blood Moon and first tournament in years. The last Gregor that has won a Blood Moon was actually Soup. And if you've been following our tournaments for the past year or two, there was talk about Gregor being the weaker version because for some reason we were only adding up with one Gregor in Top Cut. But that's just how it works out sometimes. It's
Valid. It's not just talk, okay? But like the proof is in the pudding. Like just accept it. Like, Gregor's just not as good.
yeah, which is why
Yeah.
Soup is. Which is why currently the winners finals is 2 Gregors and there's 5
Don't worry about
Gregors,
that.
3 Falzars, right?
Stop asking questions. Stop asking. no statements.
Yeah.
Just accept-
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So let me go into setups for a final match, which is again Gregor versus Gregor, by the way. What could this mean?
Gregor. Yo, LDR Soup. Yo, we went from Fruity Pebble Soup to LDR Soup.
There's also been There's also, because of the split pools now people are arguing over which pools is more stacked. And yeah, in fact, let me go back to the bracket for a second. So if we talk about that, and my Sax was first seed in Group A. Soup was first seed in Group B. We see Soup in the winners finals. We see Anime Sax currently in the losers bracket. I was also Group A. I'm also in losers. Anime Caveman was in Anime Caveman was also Group A, now in losers. So right now, winners finals is Group B versus Group B Gregors. What could this mean?
Wow, I wonder.
Hey, but don't vote group. Don't count Group A out yet. We're currently fighting for our lives in a bracket. And we're gonna have to take each other out, which is really rough. Okay, now let's get back into setups. Yeah, so it's gonna be RDR 100 versus Soup.
With all the LDRs.
Now,
The
this
perfect
folder that
flavor for
LDR
finals.
rocked up with, I feel like is so good in a multitude of ways, right? We have the E-code splash here, especially with the Fire Burner and Elect Pulse 2 combo. I especially like that combo because it punishes Invis and can get cheeky ×2 hits with the Fire Burner, as we saw earlier on a grass configuration. And we have all 3 element in the folder to set that grass up for us. So it's actually pretty consistent. And of course, looking at Soup's build here, we have the really powerful B-coded chips. Wideblade, not a chip you see too often, but I love its inclusion in here because it just adds an additional chip that is on code that can punish Tengu players. And I feel like a lot of players are starting to use that more. I think it started with Salad using Aqua Sword and A code, and then some players would start to use Fireburner, like an F code, for instance, which was pretty cool. And one obviously that's more common than those two is Elect Sword. Elect Sword's also in E code, but not in LDR's folder, which is pretty okay though, too. Not a necessary chip, but it's still a very good one. And these swords always, they have a different purpose other than just decrossing Tengu. They have that secondary elemental value as well. So it's really interesting to see people trying to tech them in. But that's also why I find it very interesting that Wideblade is in play in Soup's folder here, because it doesn't have that secondary element, but it's still a really good answer to Tengu Cross.
It doesn't have the second element, but it does have 200 damage with slash, so that breaks aura.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I like it for that too. So yeah, I definitely like that a lot as well.
I'm just expecting to see sparks fly for this intense match.
Oh yeah, definitely when it's a Gregor versus Gregor winners finals. And yeah, again, Soup comes back. Suddenly 5 Gregors in top cut. What does that mean?
Whoa.
I think he's that means he's I think that means he's Lord of the Gregors. I think Marvino is the Gregor Prince. And I think we actually have another Lord of the Gregors. We have the original,
Yep.
who I heard might be coming back for the 10th anniversary tournament.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Are you saying that Soup is the Charles Xavier of Gregors? To me, my wolf pack.
It is not Honor Knight. It is someone that the newer players might not be familiar with. They did play a similar folder to what Soup is playing now, though, so it would be very interesting. I really look forward to seeing our Lord oops, I've said too much.
Oh, you said too much. So roll the clip. Maybe you can distract them with content.
Yeah, let's go into our final match. 1 second. 1 sec. Okay, let's get into wait, is this showing up on stream? Oh no, one
Nope.
second.
I can't
Whoops.
see. Wow.
Whoa, 1 second. I might have made a goof.
Is that Flash Bomb 3 taking effect already?
Yeah. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Wow, I blame player 0. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, now we're in. And we have a match counter.
I can see.
Oh,
I can.
counter. That's so hype.
You're hype, Soul.
No, you're hype, Eurasia.
We're all hype. Let's double view on top of that. Oh my gosh! And a match counter. Finals worthy indeed.
Finals worthy indeed. Now, hopefully, we can start using this match counter for most of our matches. That'd be really cool. Honestly, that just a follow check. That being said, it is a double vibe. There's a lot to see on the screen right now. But in these sequences, pay attention to what players are choosing and what the format is for their hands. And that's going to be the real tell of how turns may play out. Of course, anything can happen in these games, but we really want to see what the thought process is for both players and what options they had available to them. Now, I find it very interesting. As per usual, it's the same Navi cust in these builds for both players, having the cust 8 with the attack max, charge max, and of course a ton of HP with undershirt. So it's a really solid build despite the lack of issues. All right, turn run slow gauge is in play. Magnum's gonna lock you down, choose a side. Oh, but no, we have Sanctuary here, so that's gonna be able to give us our movement right back. And of course, we're +1 on area in a slow gauge configuration. This could be huge. You gotta do 2 charge shots to clear out.
Judgment.
Oh, very nice. Oh, we're not gonna get the area back unless they step back though. So that means we're gonna be doing trades. You gotta step down. You have to accept the trades. You have to accept the trades. You're taking half the damage. Just take them. There you go. There you go. Just take the damage. It doesn't matter. He basically hit you with 2 charge shots, and you got out like 4 of them. So,
ow.
Despite all that, it's still pretty even though. That was a really good turn for LDR.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Soup has any way to go to those holy panels just yet.
I think the hand for Soup here is pretty good. I do like the idea of bringing full cust because we're in slow gauge right now and we kind of don't have defenses being brought in to combat against the slash cost. And maybe we can like abuse the fact that we're flashing right now to get these chips out. But for LDR, I'm not so sure on how to approach this. I kind of like the idea of erase, maybe Magnum, but it also feels like a waste to bring those 2 chips in. Maybe anti-Navi might be better here. Or even better, you might just want to camp the defenses. Maybe bring anti-Navi, bring Invis, and just keep charge shotting because there's not much else you can really do with this hand. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad play either.
Intense thinking.
I do think bringing the area grab here is good too, just in case your opponent has a way to force Soup back. I don't think that Soup did. He only has the machine gun. Oh, don't step back. Don't step back. Okay, well, that's fine. We got the area grab. Nice. Area grab comes out here into full cust. That's a solid turn. Nice. Force them to stay in the back row if they want anything. They're gonna have to come forward for it. Oh, don't give them free charge shots.
No!
I gotta start. Stop being greedy.
Yeah, like
very good.
Take it easy.
Soup. Yeah, I think like Soup using the timeout for the cracked panels to his advantage, just waiting it out. Not going to use full cust. Once it timed out, he was able to move up. And now there's only 1 crack panel back there that gives him some movement options in the back row if needed. But because of this ice panel, he can also retreat to the front row as well very quickly, just in case he needs that extra protection from the sanctuary panels that he was given by LDR. Yeah, I definitely think this is going to be area grab, bring a couple of Navis, Oh, your hand's so clogged. You got. Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty good for you. That's pretty good. Can you mash out the area grab? No.
No.
Oh. Well, no, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like Soup going for a beast out here with the Colonel Force because Sanctuary is very much alive. If anything, I would go Elect here and maybe go for beast.
It's LDR on right side. So the Colonel Force is from
LDR.
LDR. Okay.
Oh, LDR is on right side. Okay, that makes more sense.
Dang.
Because I was looking at how our setups are. It's LDR left, Soup right. So thank you though.
Oh, you're right. Wait, did I get this mixed up? Hold on. Wait.
I'll wait for confirmation because it is kind of confusing. They're running somewhat similar builds. Well, this is B code. No, yeah, that's Soup on the left hand side. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, that's my bad on the setups. I'll fix that in post.
Okay, so Soup on left then. Wow, that recontextualizes the entire fight.
I'm really sorry.
That's okay. It happens.
Okay, so LDR is on the right then. Okay.
Ooh, double area grabs for LDR. You can get these charge shots now, and we know that's not anti-damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if I like that. Okay, yeah, I definitely didn't like that because now we gave them a chance to. Oh, bad TFC. Double damage 2 from the ice. Very nice.
Yeah, it's weird that it causes breaking double damage, but it doesn't decross.
Nice try. Those short shots were imperative. Such low HP in play now for both players, and they both have Colonel Force, Windrak, and the Gundel. So you see, this is what the problem is with the Colonel Force. It's not that base is a bad chip. It's just that Colonel Force does so much more. Like that, it becomes no-brainer, and that's the real issue. You look at all this, right, and you're like, whoa, like I can just do over 1,200 damage, or I can, use base and get 480.
I mean, but that's not 1,200 from one chip. That's 1,200 from a lot of setup, right?
True. So, like, in reference, if you do base with attack plus 30, that's pretty good. Base with double point is a little non-bow because you give them the panels, but you can always area grab and do that way too, right? So with setup, you can get more damage out of base as well, but it's still less in comparison. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's tough. It's tough to say. It's just Colonel Force does so much more. I still like base though. I think that base has its own very, very useful strengths. The fact that it's dimming and you can, cut in with it as well. Okay, I like the idea of grab banish here. And this is coming down. Grab banish happening now. That's a little early. Do we get the Protoman in hand? Oh, that's not gonna be enough. Oh, yeah, that's GG. That's GG. Sanctuary can't save you from the Gundel Soul.
Yeah, that's actually one of the few things that Holy Panel cannot protect you from.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. There's a certain octopus out there somewhere who'd be very happy to hear those words.
So it makes me wonder, what if we did not get a Boktai collaboration? Well, imagine what 3 ships we would have in those places instead.
You know what's funny about that? The collaboration didn't happen until Battle Network 4, right? But I feel like it's such a pivotal role in all 3 games. Unfortunately, we didn't get the content for Boktai in 6 in English until the Legacy Collection came out. But they play such huge roles in those arcs as little side stories. And it'd be so weird for it not to be there. You know what I mean? Like Shademan being like a vampire that you had to use the Gundel Soul pile driver for. it just made so much sense. So I really couldn't see a world without Boktai being involved.
I think it's really easy to see without Boktai chips. It would be shotgun, cross gun, and spreader 4.
Oh no, get out. Oh, get out.
Oh, no.
Spreader 4 is wild.
Spreader 4, okay.
Spreader 4, oh man. Did I say Boktai? That's actually hilarious. Whoops. I was thinking of Dr. Robotic? I was thinking Dr. Octopus. That's funny.
Doc Octopus.
All right. Finally into the game. Leading off with the bug fix. Going to get rid of all those pesky buster bugs. And now we can have a really cheeky buster bug strategy going for ourselves. And a slow gauge. Don't walk through those. Do not walk through those. Please.
It seems like Soup is one of my people. When I come back, the first thing I do is run through 4 hits of their face.
Of course, that's what else are you supposed to do? Wow, the machine gun seems so unvaluable in this turn because there's so much happening with the charge shots in terms of damage. Yeah, you're definitely gonna beast or change crosses. I think beasting out makes more sense here. Both players locked in with Windrax in hand too. I do think that Soup has 2 Windrax. Yes, they do. So they could theoretically use one of them for a D-cross, and both players can try to go for D-crosses here. You know, speaking of spreader, now that you have it in my mind, Salad, one thing I really miss in the Balnark series is that giant laser gun you got for the program advance for spreaders in like Balnark. I think it's Balnark 2.
No, it's in 1.
It's in 1. I missed that thing. That is, it was like low-key a shout out to like Marvel vs. Capcom 1, right? Because Mega Man has that giant laser too. Like, come on, it was just so cool. But it's gone, and it makes me sad. I really love that thing.
Don't be sad, Soul. If you're sad, everyone's sad.
So true.
Everyone erase Beast.
Magnum not going to do damage due to flashing here. Raceman will meet the mark though. Going to interrupt this bonus charge as well. Hold B for a little bit of measure. Get the D-cross. Very nice. Go for the B charge as well.
Got it, dodge.
They should have waited. They should have waited. Wow. D-cross on the other side too. Catch them lacking.
Wow, very nice. Very, very nice movement from Soup.
Yeah.
That's incredible too, because you have a movement delay when you're using the Beast Buster. So he read that actually. He canceled the Buster in a move.
Uh-oh. We call that Ultra Instinct.
Colonel Force still missing in hand. We do have the second wind rack. So yeah, I definitely like the idea of chip charging for some broken panel shenanigans going on, especially since we're looking at Sanctuary and Holy Panel in this hand here for Soup. If they choose to bring either of these panels, it will be hard punished. So they'll be forced to either just take the damage and just sit on them, or they might not know. I mean, if you see a Lek Beast, you kind of have to assume, right? Especially since they don't shoot their Buster when chip charging. Good punish here. Anti-Navi can go for the D-cross here too, thanks to the Element Wood version. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. All right, very nice. Gets the ×2 here. And the LSP. That's gross. Those are fire. Ooh.
That is so much value from that anti-navi.
Oh, it really is. No chip charge here. They can go for elect pulses, kind of have to. Oh, wow. The beast charge here too. 1 HP. They gotta survive. Oh, misread the movement. Oh, this is insane. Game 3 here, ladies and gents. Wait a minute, that's a game 3. Oh, okay, so it should be 1-1 now then. You know what? I missed that patch that we had. There was once upon a time during the VBA eras when we were still playing, when Mars made a patch that you can play infinitely as many games as you want in a row, and it wouldn't break the connection, which was really nice because setting up and trying to queue up for a new game was very annoying sometimes.
It wasn't
But if you
infinite.
had-
It went to 69 for Mega Man.
69. I thought it was infinite. 69 is basically infinite. Hold on. It makes the infinite simple, right? You
But
can get
Player
something
Zero
like that.
and Souls made it to the end of that. I mean, Player Zero and Mars, sorry.
They did? Wow. Oh, Zero Guy in chat, actually, Mr. Streamer? Oh, hold on. What is he about to say? Oh, Zero Guy is up here. Oh, no. Oh, everyone in the nice in chat. I like that. Nice. But yeah, I think that should come back. If there's a way to make it happen, especially when we have the best of 5 sets, it'd be really nice. I mean, not that it's necessary. It's so easy to connect, right? I guess. But it's the Mr. Famous patch to reference the 69 continuing wins he had. Nerd.
Yeah, but the 69 number is because Rock'emon in Japanese, the Roku could be Roku, so it's like it basically means 6 and then 9. That's how they got that. That's why June 9th is Rock Band Day. Nerd emoji.
That's why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oof.
Awesome counter.
Nice counter hit. And the panels break up, return rather, so that we could theoretically keep them out of that front row.
The panels.
The conveyor belt belts are so annoying.
Well, they are, but we should be thankful that they're one of the few panels that go away on their own. Could you imagine if they did not go away at all? Like you have
That
to
would
get
be
rid of them
really
yourself?
annoying. Wow. Yeah, that would be so bad. Honestly, would it be so bad? Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
That would have been.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely would have.
I'm pretty sure Capcom realized that because, like, there's no real reason for those to go away on their own. Like the volcano panels make sense. Volcanoes don't always erupt, but conveyor panels don't really have a reason to just disappear.
Really? They ran out of charge, or like magnetic charge, right?
That's one way to use your noggin.
Darn it, Sala got me.
But actually, volcano panels don't disappear. I thought they did, but they don't. That really affected me in my match versus Anime Caveman.
I'm actually glad they don't.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, they don't run out.
Ooh, bust above value. Can I get another one? Out of all those P shots, only one Buster Bug value? Okay, what is this? Buster Bug level 2? No, it should be 3, right? Because it's on the line and
It's
2 of them
3.
are off? Wow, and only 1. Wow, that's so terrible. It's like
I mean,
Sal's luck or something.
that's like average. I wouldn't have gotten any there if you looked at my matches.
I like the fact that Soup went for that end of turn slash just in case he might be able to either knock off that anti-damage or check to see if it was anti-navi or something. But didn't quite get it, unfortunately. I'm not certain what you do with this hand-ass Soup. There's so many options. You already have the life aura. I think bringing defense could be good, but it's not like you're scared of something like Groundman. In fact, Groundman falling off is still, like, I understand there's a lot of holes in the meta right now, and there is somebody playing Groundman SP in this tournament still. I think it was Anime
Thiago and Anime Caveman, yeah.
Okay. So I'm glad there are players still using it because that chip is so destructive, especially against Gregar players. But
Yeah.
it used to be much more widely seen. In fact, I think this was around the time where people were complaining that Gregar was the strongest. Oh wow, look at that! Whoa, that's crazy. That was a sentence that came out of my mouth, huh? Right, guys? We all know that Gregar is not that good. Anyway, moving onwards here. Deciding to let go of Slash here is interesting. I think I would have kept it. I mean, I guess there wasn't an extra area grab in hand. Oh, now we're just throwing chips away. Go for grass? Yeah, I guess. And now we confirm that's anti-Navi.
Oh, okay. I see you.
I think you need to take the trade. Yeah, okay. Now we know.
Okay.
They're camping on Invis, so that's actually pretty good. Oh, they know it's coming. Oh, they know. So do you just sit? Oh, I like the anti-Navi actually. I think you bring the anti-Navi here in this position because okay, Soup showed that he was waiting to use something when he took that charge shot and didn't go for his own charge shot. So LDR could use that knowledge to his advantage and just sit on anti-Navi. You don't even need to bring your own anti-Navi chip. Just bring anti-Navi because he's assuming you're waiting, right? But that's also weird too because that means you're basically guaranteeing that you're not bringing.
Wow, yeah, this is throwing away that element SP hurts, but yeah, if Soup actually just goes for Beast Kernel Force into double Wind Rack, that would actually be so much value.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now too.
I'm not sure if LD already used Sora, but he still has B Navis for that, and he can't slash with the sword anymore.
So we have to deal with Life Aura later though. I don't think we saw Life Aura yet. So that's going to be something he'll have to figure out on how to deal with, but right now it seems really good.
Just right into it for the confirm.
Hold me.
Oh, grass.
Go over the wood. Yeah, it has to be. Yo, hold me. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's over. Think about your next game, but it's okay. It's okay. LDR, let it go.
If LDR used a Magnum. If LDR used a Magnum to roll on, he could have maybe. No, it's slow gauge, but that element man though, that's what you could say. Your Aqua Spiral is grass.
Yeah, literally.
Times two on grass. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that burned me, man.
It was tough because LDR was in a position where you were sitting on the defense. You knew your opponent had something because they was trying to fish for it. And Soup was like, you know what? I can just win. That sounds good too. Why not, right? Oh man.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah, this is the last one.
Oh boy.
Assuming. Oh no, this is definitely the last one because it's not grand finals. Yeah.
Wait, what? It's best of 5. What are you talking about? So if LDR wins this one,
that's what I'm saying.
If LDR wins this one, then it's gonna be 2-2. So there would be a match 5.
Well, one more, right. Okay,
I agree with you. I'm saying there's no like. It's not double rounds. This is winners finals. It's not going to be like, oh, someone won. There's another round. That's my logic right now. For some reason, I thought we were watching Grand. I'm actually just big trip.
I mean, it's winners finals, so it is the best of 5 anyways.
Yeah. These charge shots are doing a significant amount of damage. Like Electros is just so good at just doing a whole lot. Sanctuary, interesting. Oh yeah, this is great. Yeah, charge shots. Just throw them out there.
Oh boy. Right from the get-go.
Now it gets interesting. Life Aura is really nice here. Okay, Soup does have Wind Rack in hand, but they have to just preemptively know to bring Wind Rack. it's not a bad call. You do have a second one. You could bring something like Element SP alongside it too. I don't think it's awful. You also have
is really good at those charge shots, those line charge shots. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. He's really good at them. It puts on a lot of pressure.
You didn't see my match versus him, but in both last tournament, which is round robin, and this one that was in Top Cut today, I had a lot of Black Cross, and I felt a little bad about it. I could have dodged better, of course, but I'm seeing that just land on everyone else too. Just his pacing, his mind game on them is really difficult to track, actually. Oh, this boomer could be massive value here.
Yeah, I was thinking about the boomer too with the blastman here, especially after an area grab. I also like that we brought this wind drag too, because now we can definitely just deny a life orb. He's going to preemptive and drop it too. Yep, we're gonna get the decrawl. This is a massive turn. This is a massive turn. Yep. Okay, throw that at him. Oh, so much pressure. So much pressure from Slash Cross. Big damage.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful. And we still in slow gauge turns, baby. Oh, yes, sir.
Was that two invis from LDR? I would have just held on to them.
Yeah. Charge shot. One, charge shot. Two, we can get one more. We can get one more. Big damage. And he moved forward. Oh, this is Gregor Gaming, baby. This is Gregor Gaming at its finest. Morale 0.
I mean, it was two invis, right? So you used the first one after a splash hit, so now you're flashing, and then you wouldn't have taken the blast man. You still could sit on the second one. You would have taken a lot less damage on that turn.
LDR is so funny, bro. Morale 0. Bro, I understand. That was a lot that just happened to you, bro. I would be taking a breather and cuss too, bro. I understand.
I mean, this is what's really scary about Gregor, or even honestly with the sequence of Tengu Lock was possible. That's spooky.
Yeah, technically this could have been Tengu Lock too, right? Because we have the spacing for it. It really could have just been either way.
But I mean, just look at it. Are you sure still that Gregor is weak? Soup said just go into Slash Cross, and he just saunters up. He just goes right in. That's how you say that word, right?
Yes. No, Gregor's not that good in comparison. Like let's keep it about this configuration. We just discussed this.
So you're saying that Gregor is not as good as Slash Cross? I might agree with that. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that's true. I agree. Okay.
Oh. Yep.
Oh. 1 slash. 2 slash. Oh, we can't finish them off with the area grab unless. Oh, okay. Big curve force turn? Oh, click into infinite? Nah, it's just not enough damage. Not enough damage. Sanctuary Panels just made it irrelevant.
I'm surprised LDR didn't just go for the Gun Missile. Just, do that extra 300 damage on Sanctuary, and then afterwards you're going to go, whoa, I almost won because he was at 300 HP. Right? You gotta bring that morale back somehow.
Yeah, listen. When the moment you stop making excuses is the moment you accept defeat.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta fight somehow, right? The sun was in my... Me and Rico was the master of this, right? The sun was in my eyes. Someone poisoned the water supply and I got sick. I forget what else they were doing.
Sometimes they do sound like petty excuses, but at the same time, it's like you have to show that will or that desire to try to come back, Maybe that excuse is like, okay, maybe if I changed up this one thing, I could have still been in the game. Next time I'm going to do it differently. Next time I can do this, right? It shows that you're willing to come back, and that's all that matters.
Morale 0. Oh man, like
we've all been there. There. I've been there. We've all been there. It doesn't matter who you are, bro.
Let's go into the bracket. That was the final match of today because that was all of the winners' side matches. So we just saw LDR 100 versus Soup. My bad on the order of the matches. I don't know why I have the setups that way, but yeah. So that means Soup is going to be chilling in the winners' finals again. The Lord of the Wolves chilling all the way up here, and that means it's gonna be life or death for most of Group A, actually. So it's gonna be and my Sax, first seed of Group A versus me, man. I agree. It's gonna be and my Sax, first seed of Group A versus Salad.
Yeah, Salad.
And Nonstop, or sorry, not third person versus Thiago. And Anime Caveman is going to be waiting for the results of And My Sax versus Salad. Cha is waiting for the results of not third person versus Thiago. I agree. LDR is going to be excited. That's so cute. LDR is waiting in the losers finals. He's saying he's going to win a run back, but he's not there in the grand finals just yet. He's got to get through everything else, and I think people are bloodthirsty.
Very, very, very competitive top 8. As a matter of fact, I think it's been said in nauseum. A few really good players missed out on top cut this time around. Player 0 from Namely, Symes. Who else missed top cut? Dang, I can't think.
Yeah, no one else is real. It is what it is.
Yeah, no one else. Yeah.
I mean, and everyone in the losers bracket, the bottom text bracket is
Yes, it's really intense.
I think they really want to put their all into it because we saw in the stream that a lot of these matches are extremely unfortunate sequencing or something else very cursed happening. Mm-hmm. So people are really waiting to show their stuff. With that, let's go into the credits. Thank you to our participants that made it to the top cut. That was all shown in the stream. And my Sax, Soup, Anime Caveman, LDR 100, Salad, Thiago, not third person Cha. That's also how the seeding worked out from top to bottom. Thank you to our scorekeepers, Ricky Sparks, Rockin, and Salad. Thank you to our stream operator and stream layout maker, Salad. Thank you to our commentator, Stay Nugget, who has been missing in action for a very long time. So I really miss Nugget. Eurasia M, Symes, and Solex Cross.
Yep.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I don't have a special stream for it set up yet, but I do want to talk a little bit about our Ko-Fi. So our Ko-Fi, we switched a few months ago to focusing on monthly subscribers. And we are actually up to, before fees, up to, I think, $104 in support each month. So that is incredible. Thank you, everyone. Let me pull up the Ko-Fi so I can give a quick shout out to everyone that's currently subscribed. We have 12 active subscriptions right now. And so we have Soup. So again, Lord of the Wolves, King Gregor, also a supporter. Cha, I agree. And my Sax, Ricky Sparks, Auradan, Yumland Hero. I'm not actually sure who this mysterious Yumland Hero is, but actually when our Ko-Fi first started doing monthly subscriptions, they signed up almost immediately. So it's been months. It's been years of Yumland Hero being a hero for us. Thank you to Rock H XH, so that's Rock Hunter. Thank you to Zay. Thank you to Bitmuffin. Thank you to Mysterious Ko-Fi supporter, and thank you to Racing for supporting us with our monthlies. They are doing various amounts. The lowest, I believe, is $5. So again, thank you to everyone that is choosing to support us on Ko-Fi or donate. And additionally, we will be coming out finally coming out with more news about the M1GP store. And what I want to do is plan a thank you for monthly supporters as well. So the current plan is either 6 months of consecutive support or 12 months, and I would be shipping a thank you to you in the form of unique N1GP merchandise. So stay tuned for that. And with that, we are at the end of the stream. Do our casters want to say any last things?
Remember, joining these tournaments is fun and easy. If you just join the N1GP Discord, we have great community and very awesome casters who are here. We're here waiting for you all.
Absolutely. No matter what, we're always connected. through Mega Man Battle Network. So please join in, hop in these tournaments, get involved.
So true, so true. We actually have a video explaining how to join New Moon as well. So if that's your words, let's get into that.
Big.
New Moon is the M1GP's weekly round-robin tournament series. New Moon started in 2019 with an original run of one tournament every week for a 12-week series. Multiple lessons were learned. Non-stop tournaments were very tough to organize and cast for. Participation dropped from player fatigue and each tournament feeling the same. So we launched New Moon 2020 with a different approach. This has continued to the present day. Before we begin a breakdown of New Moon, let's explain some terminology first. New Moon participants are called Moon Battlers. Each weekly round-robin tournament is called a cycle. Cycles come in sets of 4. Every 4th cycle is special, called Blood Moon, which runs for multiple weeks. Blood Moon starts with a 2-week round-robin. The round-robin determines the Moon Battlers that make it to the 3rd week's tournament bracket. This is played out as a double elimination top cut. The winner of Blood Moon is granted a special Moon Master role in M1GP. The grand finalists also have their builds showcased in our Victor's archive. Only the latest winner of Blood Moon can wear the Moon Master title. You can think of it as the champion belt. After Blood Moon, there will be a 4-week break before the next set of cycles begins. Side tournaments may be hosted by the community members during breaks, so stay tuned. Let's talk about how game formats are determined. Participant votes determine what game format is played in the next set of cycles. The first 2 cycles can have special formats determined by votes. The 3rd and 4th cycle will be the same format, usually standard. Remember, the 4th is Blood Moon. So take advantage of the 3rd cycle to set up for the final gauntlet.
Okay, so that's the end of the video. With that, we are in the end of the stream, so bye!